So
What is up?
anyway,
Mom, I'm not walking the dog tonight. Shut up. God.
God.
And I'll leave the toilet seat up too.
Yeah.
So you can fall in.
Oklahoma, huh?
yeah. I was just looking at the picture. You see?
You think your job is hard? And
Yeah.
imagine
No,
that
I'm
guy
talking. No,
trying
I'm
to
talking
kill.
the other one.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
Oh, okay.
Post. The post.
Oh, okay.
My God, Richard, the crap you're showing today. What is wrong with you today? You're going to be put back in jail. We just sprung one today.
I've been there once before. I'll do it again.
I'm sure you will.
I found a way around it.
I'm telling on you.
I found a way
Okay,
around
so
it.
we're going to address that in the second hour, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it really needs to be said, and
Yeah.
you need to address it. And I think it's very serious. And
Yeah.
I think at the top of the second hour, I think you and especially Ben, you know,
I agree.
Yeah.
that needs to be slapped everywhere and shown right on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be full disclosure about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the only fair thing to do, really.
Yeah, get it all out in the open.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Address it head on.
Yep.
Show the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Freedom.
Yep.
Or as Bill Gibson says, freedom.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
All right.
Every time he does that now, it reminds me of Harold and Kumar. When the guys in the what the hell's the name of that place? The junkyard.
Broken ladders.
Lord, he's coming for me. He's coming for
Broken
me.
ladders. Broken ladders. Broken ladders. Broken ladders. Dang
Get
logo.
that out of your system. Yep.
That's the logo right there. You heard him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not on camera because they don't get the preview of me. You have to wait to see what I look like.
They're keeping Megan's mom overnight.
Okay.
Hey, Megan's mom, we love you.
She's had a scary moment earlier. She just ran out of the house.
Hey, Richard, since I can't see that first comment, can you put that up when I give you the cue? Because I don't have it. I got everything else. I don't have that.
Sure, I got it right
When I
here.
reset everything, for some reason it knocked that one off, but
Mhm.
there are two comments after that. They're still there, but that one's gone. So I don't know why. I'll make sure he gets credit
Oh yeah.
because we are keeping score.
At 2:04 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of late because I set that up at noon.
You all are slipping.
I know it. We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna have a good show.
Let's.
Has today been a crazy day or what?
It's been a nutty day for sure.
It has definitely been a nice
Cleansing day.
It's been a crazy week for me.
Yeah. It's not even the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Aha.
day.
There you go. Okay, let's can the sound effects, please.
Taco Bell.
Let's get it going, shall we? Since I queue up the video here.
Hello, I'm the Barbarian, and I'm watching the Spanning the Globe. And good evening, everyone. It is Thursday night. You know what that means. It's time to go spanning the globe. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Mark Maggard. I am your host for the evening's festivities. And we hope you join us for 2 hours of fun-filled discussion about the belt hobby and about professional wrestling or whatever else comes to mind. So with that said, I want to remind everybody this show is sponsored by, hold on, I clicked the wrong tab. Okay. Mark Leather Championship Belt Leathering, by Ashley Southern Designs, and by Unique Championship Belts. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. They make the StreamYard subscription affordable for all of us so we can stream to multi-platforms. We appreciate their cooperation. Be sure you give them a check out on Apple Podcasts and Linktree and some other places you get your podcasts. So
Thank you, guys.
good guys. Good guys. Joining me tonight, to my left, your right, is Mr. Richard Ward, a.k.a. The Warden.
What's up, everybody?
And on the other side of him is Mr. Andy B.
Hey, everybody.
from the Love Those Wrestling Belts group. And then underneath Andy there is Mr. Ben.
Good evening. Good day.
He is with the Championship Belt Brothers group, so be sure you check them out, give them a like, as well as the Love Those Wrestling Belts group. And also joining us this evening is Mr. Kevin Davenport of
Hey, what's
the
up?
Double Drop Kick podcast. So let's see who we have watching tonight. Richard, if you'll do the honors for, there it is, Kirk Hall. Yeah, for some reason it's not popping up on my list. So
Number one.
number one.
Kurt
one.
Hall.
Okay,
Oh no.
I think I got it from you. It's good to see you as well. Mark Liberty? Nope,
What's
you're not the
up,
first one.
everybody?
Mr.
Just-
Levert, what's up?
Only 4 hours late.
Hmm.
Yep, second one.
Second
Nice try,
one
though.
here. Yes.
Scott
Alicia.
S.
What's up, Scott? Hope mom's doing good.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, that's better. Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. Scott Aarons from Oklahoma. The Belt Cave.
Hey, Scott.
Cave. All right. That's a good place to be.
Ethan Thompson.
Hey, Ethan.
Good show last night.
Yeah, good show.
Good show.
Good show, guys.
Yeah.
Chris Rains. Hello, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Christopher.
Our resident comedian, Platinum.
What's up, Platinum?
Good evening.
Platinum.
Speaking
What's
of
up,
Ashley Southern Designs. Hello, Ashley. Hi, Rylan.
Ashley Ryland, what's up?
Cheers.
Walt Dugan.
Hey,
Been a
Walt.
while. Been a
What's
while.
up?
You've been
Been a
well.
while. Yep.
Hope you've been well yourself. He was in this very room just a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You're number one in our book as well. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Number one, Chris.
Always.
Always.
We have some of the greatest viewers
We
of
do.
this show.
We're
and,
very
uh,
lucky. The people we do. We're very
We are
lucky.
blessed. We are blessed. We appreciate each and every one of you, and even those of you that you're watching and lurking. And we do appreciate you watching each and every week, giving up 2 hours of your week to spend with
What's up,
us.
CJ?
Hey, CJ.
Well, CJ, you said we're saying we're doing our greetings in the mosh pit here.
Get a room.
There we go. It's on. It's on.
Yeah.
They're
There
still
we
not
go.
for sale yet.
Now, I'm trying to get a video ready here. Just one
Yeah,
second.
Ted DiBiase said every man's got a price. Remember
This
that.
is true. This
Yeah,
is
you're
true.
right,
He
the
did say
price.
that.
Okay, there's James Ellis. Hello. Okay.
What's up, James?
Yeah.
Where did AD go?
Huh?
AD
I don't
was
know.
there and he disappeared real quick.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you were there just a minute
Yeah, you
ago.
missed it.
I changed a couple things. One, I changed the angle of the camera because I didn't want to be staring straight into the camera, so I got the camera up here, but I'm looking down here at my laptop. And I do have my baseball attire on tonight. Rangers are on a winning streak, so I thought I'd break out the City Connect jersey.
Boo.
It's nice and comfy.
Ooh.
They're playing your White Sox, aren't they?
Don't remind me.
Trying to go for a sweep tonight. So, AD Terry,
There it is, AD.
What
What's
is
up?
up?
Hello, AD.
AD.
Watching live tonight, live in living color.
You missed
Yes.
a few. You missed a few.
Yeah, Ethan.
Konnichiwa.
Ethan. That sucked. Kevin O'Keefe.
Learn about our vacuums.
Oh,
What's up,
Hey,
Kevin?
Kevin.
Yeah,
What?
we appreciate that, Scott. We really do.
Thanks,
Oh,
Scott.
man.
Appreciate
You missed.
Oh, he's talking about this. Yeah.
You missed a couple. You gotta make the show official.
Did I miss a couple?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't see it. Oh, here he is. Oh, I did miss it. I was getting ready too. Hello,
We're official.
Nor.
all official now.
We are
Yep,
official. I'm
yep.
sorry, I overlooked it. I don't know how I overlooked
Yep.
that.
Him and James.
From Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Yep.
I think I was queuing up the video when I skipped over.
I think
Hey,
so.
James.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Sorry,
James Davis?
Lane
Nor.
Ledford.
Thanks. Yep.
Lane Ledford. Missed that one too.
Hey, Lane.
What's up,
Gotta
Lane?
keep him in line, fellas.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate that. You're out of here.
Generic third base coach.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this camera ready. As we always do every week, and we move the light down here. There we go. We always do a belt of the week at the beginning of the show, and this one's no different. So, without further ado, let's get to it. There we go. Okay. Okay, see that? Full screen. Here we go. Okay, this is what they call the Luger US. It's the NWA United States Heavyweight Championship. It's made popular by Lex Luger. That's why they call it the Luger US. But many great champions held this belt. Magnum TA, Nikita Koloff, of course, Luger. Who else has held that belt? Anybody?
Barry Windham.
Barry Windham. That's right.
Stan Hansen was the last person to hold it.
I didn't know that till just the other day.
I thought it was Michael Hayes.
No. Michael Hayes got beat for that belt, and I think it was Luger to beat him for it.
Okay.
Or I had it the other way around. I'm not sure, but Anyway.
Don't forget the American Dream.
oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
Mr. Rose held this belt too.
It's one of my all-time favorite belts.
I love this. This is my second favorite version of this belt of this title.
American Dream, Crusty Roads.
These
That's
plates,
right, baby.
these plates were made by our sponsor, Unique Championship Belts. I did leather on this, and I tried to do as close to the original leather tooling as possible. Oops, I get some off there. And it may not be 100% accurate, but it's accurate enough for me. But Unique did a really great job with these plates. I did not tool anything inside the snap boxes because I don't think the original had any tooling in there. I didn't see any in some of the pictures. But just like most things from back in the era, there are no HD pictures, so it's really hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple.
Yeah, I didn't do any clamshell tooling.
Shouldn't. Didn't have it.
I thought I put a U.S. flag on here, but I don't see it. Okay, let's look at the back of it. There's the backing, as usual.
Nice.
Nice, smooth backing. If I do say so myself. Love this belt. Really do.
Did you put the eagle on it?
The eagle. Which we're at.
It has the one that they used had an eagle in the left side.
Over here?
Yeah, before you got to the after the snap box, there's a space in there that had an eagle in there. If you look at the pictures, you'll see it.
Okay. I didn't have a
Of the
snap.
original.
I didn't know about that, but I didn't have a stamp for that. But didn't have any room either. Didn't have any room. This is a 52-inch strap, I believe.
Learn something new every day.
But when I first ordered this belt from Unique, the plates, the side plates were a little bit too small. So and neither of us really knew what the actual size was. So I just kind of made a guess and took the main plate, took some cardboard and cut some circles, different sizes. When I found the size I wanted, I thought it would look good. I sent him the measurements and he came through. So I think it looks
Nice.
great.
Came out marvelous.
Hey, I got bonus coverage. Can I share?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
So,
Get off this full screen here. Try and multitask.
What
some
time's
of you
the
guys
game,
know.
George?
Some of you guys know. I went to an autograph signing last Saturday.
Oh yeah.
So this is the belt that I took with me. So there was only 3 people that held this championship, this title, the V3, and I got a signature of one of those 3.
Very nice. Very nice.
Down, right there.
Yeah. Is that gold or silver?
It's gold. It's gold.
Is
It's
that the
just-
certified sticker, Ben?
Yes.
Yes.
There's the JSA, and here's my JSA card.
Nah.
Sweet.
So all certified, but I showed this to Kurt, and his eyes went big. He was like, "Wow." I haven't seen one of these. Anybody ever bring me one of these to get signed? So I got one of the 3. I might never get the other 2, especially one being Brock Lesnar, but that's what I got right there.
Be cool to
Very
get
nice.
Brock.
Then I didn't have this planned, but would you like to talk about your experience at the event?
Sure.
Go for it.
You the good, bad, or ugly?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
So when we went, it was Rikishi, Kurt Angle, Shelton Benjamin, Ric Flair. Unbelievably, Kurt Angle's line was longer than Ric Flair's, Rikishi's, and Shelton Benjamin's combined.
Wow.
Myself and Man Up went. So Man Up from Bells to Bells podcast, he lives right up the street from me. So
Oh, Chris.
we planned, met up and went over and went to I went to do a live video. Some of you guys probably saw it at CBB. Until the lady was acting real rude and nasty towards me. Was like, "Oh, there's no recordings. We can kick you out for that." And then she points to this little ass sign that you can barely see that said that. I had glasses on to see it. So, no. So yeah, overall, Kurt was very cordial, very nice. Talked to the fans. I shook hands with him, had a quick exchange. He was going to only be there for 3 hours, so they were basically trying to rush us through the line. But overall, the experience dealing with Kurt, very nice. But the staff there going to get an earful from me. She was
They
very
should.
rude, and you guys probably even heard it on the video that I did in CBB. So check it out over there, and that's it pretty much. But yeah, I should have went and
That wasn't cool at
got an
all.
autograph. Yeah,
No, no.
but that's for to pay hundreds of dollars. Like Ric Flair is $250.
Yeah.
If she'd have talked to me like that with me paying for Ric Flair, I'd have probably popped off. I should have when I was there, but I kept my composure. I've grown accustomed to doing that lately, but
Hmm.
overall,
Really?
there's overall those people those people will hear from me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get with the event coordinator and let them know you guys need to have better staffers with a
I
better
blast them
level
on
of professional,
Instagram.
right?
Yeah.
You have a better level of professionalism. But,
That reminds me
that's
of a situation I ran into in at the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. Who was the Olympian in Florida? Bob Roop was telling some stories there at the Hall of Fame. He was there he was there as a guest. He was, kind of a dignitary. He wasn't really he got inducted the following year, but that year he was just there as an attendee. And he had a group of fans around telling some stories, and I think it was the Lex Luger story he was telling. It was really, really intriguing. And there's a guy standing next to me, had an autograph book. And when he got done with the story, the guy walked up and says, "Hey, would you mind autographing my book?" And he said, "Oh, I'd be happy to." So he starts to autograph that kid's book. And a staffer walked up and said, No, you got to charge for that. You can't just get that for free. You got to charge for that." And Bob Roop said, "I'm not here for that. I'm here to honor the inductees. I'm not here to make any money off this. I'm here to just honor them." And they said, "No, you got to charge for that." And he wouldn't do it. So that is not isolated to that particular event. I think it's everywhere.
Wow.
So you gonna tell somebody what they need to do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You gonna tell me that I have to charge somebody? A backhanded slap.
And I say kid. He wasn't a kid. He was an adult, but
It's all about the
General.
buck.
it is. And Bob Roop, I really respect him for that. He wasn't trying to make money on that. And he argued. He didn't charge for the autograph. His
Bob
credit, he
Roop's a
did
good
that.
guy. He's really
He
a
is.
good.
He really is. A very eloquent speaker too.
Mhm.
He came back the following year, became inducted as wasn't exactly as a wrestler, some other contributing member of the industry, but really enjoyed talking to him. Didn't like him as a heel. I mean, you hate the heels growing up, but as a retired wrestler, I really grew to respect him. And fun with Facebook.
Speaking of nice wrestlers, we just lost Sid Vicious.
We did. We sure did. Always Campbell salute.
Real quick, I met Sid down in Memphis. One of my cousins, through marriage, was a jobber down in Memphis, and we got to go backstage. And I met him. I met Sid. I was like 14 or 15 years old. No, I was almost 16, and I met him. Nicest guy, man. He was very nice to myself and my brothers and my younger cousin. Great guy, man, and he became one of my favorites right there. I've been a Sid Vicious fan for years, and
Antonio.
that's
What's up,
very
Antonio?
sad and unfortunate. And
As I understood it, he was suffering from cancer.
yeah, he had been sick for a while. He'd been suffering with cancer for a while.
Yeah.
So he just, his time was,
He was
Time
just at
came
the
up.
gathering the month before.
And they say
that,
he looked not good, I guess, for what was going on. But
and he just did an autograph signing on one of the groups like last week.
Yeah.
So and he didn't look terrible, but he looked kind of exhausted. But
Yeah, when it shuts down your kidneys, it doesn't take long.
Ain't no lie about that. So yeah,
He,
rest in peace, Sid.
He came to in Pittsburgh when I played ball. He came and gave into the locker room and gave us a pep speech one time before a tournament, and he did it in Sid fashion, and he did the "Who do you think you are?" and we talked about that stuff, and he was very kind, he was very nice, and he took time with each player around the room and each coach. He was a really, really nice man, humble
Yeah.
guy.
This right here should have been a crime right here. He should have been inducted to the Hall of Fame years ago.
People need to stop recognizing the WWE as a Hall of Fame. It's a joke. It's just a TV show each year.
Well, I know that, but
It was sad about not that long ago. He put a post up saying that about him possibly getting in, and he doesn't think it would happen soon, and then he passed. It was really sad.
If they want to do something right, my opinion is before like a WrestleMania, to have a very, very large one with all the people that should be in. I don't care if it's more than 5 people. It needs to be there needs to be 20 plus that need to be in there.
Mhm.
And the day of WrestleMania, start in the morning time, start at noon until your first matches, and people are giving their speeches, and you broadcast it live. You turn into the pay-per-view earlier and you watch it, and people give their speeches, but there's far too many people that need to be in there,
Oh yeah.
and
That
they need to
should-
go ahead and build one.
yeah,
I'm
they
sorry,
need they need a brick and mortar Hall of Fame, or at the very least have they have a bunch of semi trucks that take the Raw and SmackDown sets. They need to have a couple of trucks dedicated to a portable museum or Hall of Fame.
They need something.
They used to have that. They used to have the access tour that used to go around the country
Yeah.
because they had it here twice.
I don't think they realize the money that they would get if they would build a brick and mortar from people coming there and wanting to see and take pictures with certain belts and certain things. They would roll in the money. I mean,
Yeah.
roll
big
in
time,
the money.
big time.
Put it in Florida. Put it in in a place that you could have had it at Universal Studios. You could have had it at different locations.
Yeah.
Throughout the
put it-
country.
Put it in a place you'll get good foot traffic that people will sidestep that to come to there. So some near Disneyland or near
Right. Yeah.
I do too. Well, I do too. One on the East Coast, one on the West Coast, and they rotate their things around so that everybody can get to see things.
They got all that stuff sitting in the warehouse from the TV show that they do, the Treasures,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got all those belts just thrown in a trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like
They-
they just laying there.
They just consider them props. They have no respect for those belts.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
that big old tote with all the belts in it.
Yeah,
It's
big old ugly
ridiculous.
wood tote with all the belts just
Yeah.
thrown in
Right.
there.
I think they're changing their ways a little bit, knowing their belt sales and everybody's buying these belts and they're talking about the leather. I think they're starting to realize that people care a lot about the belts, and they've seen that on Twitter and how people abuse. I think they're starting to get it, but hopefully with all the money they build a place because it needs to be. So we'll give it time
As
with
far as the
with
shop
Hunter
goes,
and-
they are, because they are so much
They
better
did with
than
that.
everything.
Look what they did with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Could we ever imagine getting a shop line done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the straps, they're not leather, but they're getting so much
come
nicer.
a
than they-
long way from them figure days when I first I had just got my first Reggie, and then I got one of them figs in the mail. I was trying to think, and it was the actual big gold that it was the big gold one, and I got it. Man, I was so dang mad. I mean, it was paper, it was cardboard in that thing. I was so mad about that belt.
I remember.
I was like, this is pathetic. I thought.
Speaking of belts, I do have a couple belts for sale. I forgot to bring that up earlier. As you guys know, I did have, or do have, both the World Heavyweight Championship. These are brand new belts, brand new shop belts, and the shop Rhine that I had planned to hold an event for, and for some reason the event did not fill up. It's going to be winner's choice. I had 7 spots out, 26 filled up, and it just went nowhere. So I've got them up for sale now. This one is $500 shipped in the United States, the lower 48 states, and this one is $450 shipped. It's just basically shop price. All you're doing is you're skipping the shipping and the taxes, and they're brand new in the bags. I only took them out once, was to do twice. Once to for the live unboxing, and one to show on the show. So if you're interested in either of these, hit me up because I don't need them. If I don't sell them, I'm not trying to do another event later, but I'd like to clear them out.
I need that world.
It's beautiful. It is a beautiful belt.
It's the only shot belt that that one, but I have the C4 of it.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I'd love to keep this one, but I don't need it right now.
You should re-leather that belt and put it on black.
I'm gonna do it with the original color, the Cordovan. But I already talked to Antonio
I thought
about those
I
about
thought
it.
I thought you already have it on the original brown.
Well, I've got this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one.
So do one on black.
I don't want one on black. I like that
No,
color.
excuse me. I'm sorry. Forgot I was talking to a 12-year-old there. Can't tell him anything.
Let's see.
Did you tell everybody to stick around for the major announcement and stuff?
Yeah, we have a major announcement second hour.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you stick around for that.
Gonna address it and put it on screen and show it, and it needs to be said.
Very
Tell
important.
him, Ben.
Yep.
James, I would love to keep it. I may get another one later, but right now I just need to get the money back for it. So I thought the event would go and I would sell one or maybe sell one at least through the event and then maybe do the other one later. But I guess it's just not a good time to do events right now. So
Market's kind of flat right now. Yeah, I think it'll pick up in December.
hopefully. Anyway, hit me up after the show. Like I said, you're basically paying shop price, but you're skipping the shipping and tax charges. So
People
which
need.
is
What's
a big
that
deal.
say? Well, the people think you need all the recognition of a day. Telling the maker to texture about. True. Very true.
Everybody has their taste.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Did y'all see that belt that had the 666 on it from the streak? And I couldn't see myself putting that on a belt and keeping it.
I saw that. I saw it. He does custom work.
Oh, beautiful work. Absolutely gorgeous work.
Yeah.
I'd
Very
just be
artistic.
afraid to sit down there on my shelf all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You'd be,
I
I
hear
mean,
you. I hear you. What else we got going? Any other belt stuff, guys? I am working on a set of plates that were given to me for the Dome Globe. Beautiful, beautiful set of plates, and I'm not going to reveal the person who gave them to me yet till I get it done because I want to give him full credit after I show the whole belt off. But I do have the strap cut. It's dyed. The plates are mounted. But I don't have backing material. I'm gonna get that this weekend. I'll put the backing on when I get home from Oklahoma City sometime Saturday or Sunday, and then I'm gonna start lacing on it. I should have it done hopefully by the end of the week. Hopefully by the time the show's over or the show's next week. So I'd like to show it off as belt of the week. It's a beautiful, probably the best set of plates I've seen for that particular title. Even better than my classic shields, if I do say so
wow.
myself. Yeah.
Who made the plates?
Oh, you would ask me that. I've drawn a blank right now. It's Jacked Championship Belts. I can't think of the guy's name, but it's Jacked Championship Belts. And I think I still
Yes,
have the
Lordy,
picture of
we
the-
seen that. We were all watching it last night.
No, I don't have the. I had the picture. Let me see if I still have it. I think I do have it. A picture of the main plate. Here it is. Here's a picture of the main plate, and it's not just the shape, but it's the color of the plate. It just looks like the original Dome Globe, in my opinion. What do y'all guys think of that?
Looks good.
Beautiful.
Really nice.
It's a dumb glove.
Did he put does it have a dent in there? Is that the
what?
dent?
No, there's
Is
no
it
dent.
The
No,
fake dent? It looks like it's got the fake dent and everything too.
no, I don't.
See it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's just the
something
way the
around-
light's hitting it.
right above the NWA.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right above the fillet.
Yeah.
That looks like a peepee.
Yeah,
The
no.
one
it's
wrestler
not.
looks like Dusty Rhodes, though.
Looks good.
Yeah, I showed pictures of the Dome Globe book last week, and top wrestler on that plate.
The
looks like
plates aren't.
Rhodes.
It doesn't have the mirror shine. It has the.
Well,
matte
it's
shine.
shiny, but it's not a real bright shiny. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
like
I
not.
a
It's not
matte.
a mirror shine. It's like a matte finish,
finish. Yeah.
like the
So-
belt would look like after it's been used for a little bit.
Yeah, and I saw those plates for sale, and I passed
Beautiful
on them
work.
because I didn't know much about it. And a gentleman that I know who I've done leather work for bought them and was going to ask me to re-leather them. And
What
so
was the
he
price?
shipped them to me. along with another belt, and he said, "Let me know when you get it." It's okay. So I got it. I opened it up, and he said, "Let me know what you think." So I called him, and we talked. He said, "Those are yours. I'm giving them to you." So really, really appreciate that.
Nice.
I'm still stunned, but it's
Great
nice.
guy.
Great guy, absolutely great guy. Yes, and I'm gonna get his other belt
The
related.
birdie, don't hold your breath.
Okay.
What was the price of them when you were looking at them yourself?
I can't. Well, it was an individual selling them.
Okay.
He bought them for himself, but I can't remember what he was asking for them. And I passed because I've got 4 Dome Globes as it is, and I wanted to see
I
because
need to
I,
get
'cause
one.
I knew this guy was going to buy the plates. I thought, well, I'll wait to see what he thinks, and I'll look at it myself, and if I like them, I'll order a set for myself. But he kind of cut out the middleman.
I had a TRB one, but I sold it, and then I kind of missed it now. I need to get another.
Yeah.
I want that. That's on my list, and I want a national NWA national heavyweight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you
The
talking about the
Terry-
red, white,
the-
blue strap? Or are you talking about the
The Tully. The
Tully?
Tully
Okay,
version.
yeah, I've got that one.
Yeah, I need to get that one.
But yeah, I'm anxious to get that done. I did the leather cut as close as I could to the original. I've always had trouble with that cut because part of the lace goes back behind the top of the main plate, and I never could do it before. But this particular set of plates, there is no bolt or screw or post in the top center, so I can bend the leather back to put a lacing needle in there, which helps. So I'm really anxious for you to see this built when it's done. I'm anxious to see what it looks like myself. So, okay, we got a lot to talk about tonight. You had AEW All In this last weekend. What you guys? Did any of you guys watch it? I just saw highlights.
I caught highlights of
I
it.
was I
me
was
too.
at work. I was at work. So
I got to give credit where credit was due. The main event was a good match.
Are you talking about the Daniel or the Bryan Danielson match?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
James.
really good.
James, I got all the other ones. I had it years ago by Milliken, but I need to get it again. I kind of missed that one too.
You're talking about the one that looks like the NWA TV, right?
I call it the Tully belt.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. He was most known for having that belt.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's something I want to talk about. But Bryan Danielson won the AEW championship. Congratulations to him. There was speculation he was going to retire as champion, and he said no. He has a little gas left in the tank. He's not going to retire as champion, but he will probably end his full-time career once he loses the title, and he said it's going to be a long time before he loses it. He said something about he needs neck surgery, and his family wants him home. So
You want to know the worst part of the night?
sure, Tony Khan.
No, Monet's entrance and match.
Oh, I didn't see any of that. I saw she retained her title though.
Yeah.
Whenever she comes on, it's piss break time. I'm sorry, it's true.
I'm sorry that it's not a 5-star match. She's only had maybe one 5-star match her whole career, and it was thanks to her best friend.
hmm
And we talked about her last week, talking about these 5-star matches, which I thought was very arrogant of her. But she's also made some more comments here, and I'm going to put this up on the
Of
screen.
course.
A lot of cringe mess going on. I don't know what her deal is.
It's what she does best, all these statements.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, I think it was on the same podcast. She mentioned that the fact that there's a huge difference between the AEW and WWE. It's night and day to her. And
'Cause they're
I'll just
overpaying.
summarize what this says. She says that basically Tony Khan lets her do what she wants to do, but doesn't he let anybody else do what they want to do?
Well, I imagine you would praise the people that are overpaying you
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She's way overpaid.
millions and millions.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you get creative control. You can talk about your things, but don't give me this stuff because there is no storylines in AEW. I'm sorry. I thought the pay-per-view was probably their best pay-per-view they had, and that's probably because they got amped up in front of a crowd that they haven't had.
Yep.
But their product is very lacking. The matches are
Mhm.
very the same, and all the wrestlers look the same. They're all 5'5", 5'8",
Mhm.
spin kicks,
Tony Khan
slap
has to
kicks.
do the booking.
Now, didn't she retain her title over
Cameras off.
Britt Baker?
Yes.
Come here and take this.
Mhm.
Um,
I did watch the Jack Perry match. That was okay. Sting came out to help Darby.
I just want to see Jack Perry being a huge star. He's not big enough.
He should not be a world champion. I'm sorry.
No,
He's not
absolutely
ready
not.
for it.
Absolutely
I
What
think-
else?
Mid card is the best place for him. He does not.
He's a good
belong.
wrestler. He's a good wrestler, but he's not a superstar. In my
He's
opinion.
mid card. He's mid card. Mid card.
Yeah.
Ricochet made his appearance for AEW.
That's right. Yes,
In
he
the
did.
Rumble.
Yippee.
He went
Good
back.
wrestler. Good solid wrestler, but he's a main eventer. I mean, a mid card, and he's where he's at for all his flip kicks and pre-planned
Mm-hmm.
12-minute matches.
Right.
So that Tony
Sorry.
can take somebody else from WWE and overpay.
I'm with you.
Can I mention
More.
something that and for anybody else out there has, and this is in the WWE too that I've noticed. I've tried to start watching consistently the past year, and the past year, the women's stuff in particular is getting so scripted that it's so slow now
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
and
slow.
so bad.
You can
Mhm.
see them positioning themselves for spots.
So
Yeah.
bad. I forget who's the girl that comes out in the she's
Jade.
the
Jade.
AEW. She's not her. We'll get to that. The one who's in the black and white, and then she's in color when she gets in the ring and wrestles.
Oh, Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
Storm.
Yeah.
I've seen the stuff that she does is just, and she's such a better wrestler than what is being produced with this over scripted stuff.
Yeah.
It's
just
garbage. It's what
It
she's
is.
doing is her script. I mean, her
and the
acting is garbage.
WWE, that tag match with the women's tag match the other night,
Mhm.
when they had who you were just talking about, Jade and
Jade Cargill
Bianca,
and Bianca Belair. Yep.
and they faced those other three girls. It was absolutely terrible. And they're 10 times better wrestlers than that. Everything is slowing down so much. I didn't know if anybody else's opinion is watching these and having the
No,
same
it is.
opinion, or is it me?
It's like they're waiting for moves to happen, and they're
Mhm.
It's
waiting
getting
for their
so,
spots
on the
to be
women's
called.
side. It's
Yeah.
getting so bad.
You can
To
see them
me-
putting themselves in position for a high spot.
Yeah, they're
To me
stopping.
too is what I think they're doing too is they're trying so much not to make an injury that they slow down.
That's possible.
Because if you notice in the women's matches lately, there's been a lot of mess ups.
Where's the putting the hand on and you strike the hand on? These forearm shots to the side and then to the neck is just, it's so stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm tired of the little kicks when they're sitting on their knees in the middle of the ring. They're just kicking at them.
It's
Daniel
just, I
Bryan
didn't know
Daniels.
if it was me, but the last match, it's just,
Yeah.
let them work.
They're trying to get back to professional wrestling, and they need to work on the wrestling part of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, all
Everything
the
doesn't need to
verbiage
be
does
flips
not-
outside. Yeah.
Yeah, all the verbiage about professional wrestling means nothing if you can't actually do it in the ring.
I mean, you can work on grappling. You don't need 50 big moves for a match. You can have one or two big moves and the rest of the match be good because you're storytelling by slow playing it, working the crowd, working your opponent, talking
Yep.
crap, a slow walk to tag. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's me.
Yeah, Scott nailed it on the head right there.
No, the problem is we're spoiled because we came from the golden era of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You're exactly true. As Grandpa Wisdom. Yep, you're right.
That's what. Let's call it what it is. What we grew up watching, we'll never see again.
No,
I
and I
mean,
hate that.
And right, it hurts. And all of us old guys,
Nick,
What's up, Nick?
we
But it's bad, Nick. It's on the women's side, and these wrestlers, like when I watched these other wrestlers, a lot of them came from the NWA, and especially these female wrestlers. And when you watch their matches in their smaller promotions where they came from, they were brilliant in them. They were actually wrestling, and then they get on the big stage,
That's my
and it's so
best part of
scripted.
AEW. That's my best part of AEW.
But I thought the pay-per-view was their best that they've had. I really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It was a lot better, even though the who's wrestling I thought was kind of crappy, but the overall event was, I thought it was
I
better.
mean, is it us just being older and watching all the older wrestling that we're so used to watching for stuff, and we could find it more than everybody else? Like my wife will say, I'll call something out, and she'll say, I didn't even see that, and she'll rewind it. She
my-
goes, oh my god, you're right.
My wife watches this stuff today, and she knows the ending before it comes.
Yeah.
She goes watching the NWA and the WCW. She's like, it truly is storytelling. Then she says, I can feel it when I'm watching, and I know who won because I've watched these matches before with you. But she says, I can feel it. She goes up my heart and the tense, and I said, yeah, there's storytelling, and it's pulling you in.
Mhm.
Today, it's you went from a double flip that you didn't pin to a strike to your forehead gets a 3 count. There's no build up to there.
Mhm.
Right. I mean, we came. It stopped when ruthless aggression era ended, and this new generation, this new style of professional wrestling is not your grandpa's wrestling, and that's what it is. And unfortunately, is I don't see it coming back. NWA tried to kind of integrate that, came back with the studio stuff
you-
like that.
Do you think it's a lack of these wrestlers not? Are they not as talented as? And I'm not talking athletic wise. Are they not gifted enough? I'll say that to be able to call a match inside a ring.
They're
I
not
think that's got a
trained.
lot to it.
They're not trained to.
I think we've dumbed it down so much that they wouldn't know what to do in a ring without it being.
It's scripted, and people used to say, "Oh well," use that term, "wrestling's fake."
Yeah. What was that comment that was just up? Or was that so I can read it? You said something. Yes, I mean you feel it, James. You still get pulled into it, and you seriously go from watching on and the antics. I mean, the first 5 or 7 minutes of the match, they're feeling each other out. They're yelling at the crowd. They're doing stuff with the fans. They're yelling at each other. The baby face is doing it. It's. I don't know. Yes, the NFL. The NFL is dumbed down. We got these idiots.
The NBA.
We got these idiots running around with this crap on their head that does nothing for concussions. Nothing. We're changing kickoffs so that we don't want to collide them. But now we're having the runner who catches the ball and he's running full speed now into a collision of guys.
Running
So
downhill,
you
right?
made it. Yeah, you made it worse with if you're trying to. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but we grew up in that. Like I said, we grew up in that generation. The internet had a lot to do with it. We're in the age of the internet. It broke kayfabe. People say Vince McMahon broke kayfabe. He helped usher in breaking kayfabe, but the internet did.
Yeah.
And that's just, unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast. That's
Yes,
what we're handed with now. And
Go
like
look at
we're spoiled because we came into that generation that wrestling was wrestling.
and we talked about this with Mark on that Bobby Eaton special. Bobby Eaton had one of the best punches and the best slap anybody has in professional wrestling. I dare you to, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch a Midnight Express match, any Bobby Eaton match, watch his slap and his punches, especially his slap.
Bobby
Oh my
could do
God.
all in the ring.
Antonio
But-
makes a good point here that I was actually thinking about before I saw this comment. What we have now, we don't have wrestlers. We have a bunch of acrobats in the ring.
Gymnastics,
Mhm.
right?
Especially AEW. That's true.
Kevin says it all the time. We got a bunch of 5'6", 5'7", 5'8" gymnasts
Yeah.
that's in the ring. Let's call it what it is.
I'd rather see the NWA old beer belly, big old guy down the road who looks like he's 6'2", but he's unathletic and big and burly, but can
Dusty
actually wrestle in the ring. Yeah, like
Dusty
a Dusty Rhodes,
Dusty
But
fucking
Rhodes,
wrestler because
Dick
you're like, oh, that's
Murdoch, those
yeah.
guys.
instead of these 5'5" guys with little 6-packs, but all they can do is twirl and twirl, but they can't throw a punch to the head.
The Young Bucks. The Young
Great
Bucks.
comment, James.
Man,
Great comment.
Yeah, James, I agree with you. The time limits are gone because I remember, you'd have a timekeeper call out every 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and you never had the wrestling match end exactly when the show's supposed to be over. If
I want
they
to
were
take
still going
James out
on,
on a.
they would
I
show
want
the
to take
ending. in the
James out
following.
on a date. James, you're hitting it. I mean, I've fallen in love with you right now. Your takes. I'm looking at your
Yeah,
picture. You're
Rome.
incredibly sexy. You're such a smart and brilliant man,
Okay,
James.
let's get that comment off
We,
the.
we got a spoon. We got a spoon later, James.
We get that comment off the screen for Kevin. Comes
Someone's
over,
in
so-
love.
James is coming on. James got to come on double drop
Right.
kick. I like the way he thinks.
But no, I mean every WWE
show, Raw, SmackDown, whatever, their main events always end exactly when the show's supposed to go off the air. It's just that's stupid.
When we grew up in the Mid Atlantic, those matches were still rolling when the credits was rolling.
Yeah, yeah. They said,
Right.
we'll show
You're
you.
like, what
we'll show you the
happened? What happened?
Yes.
And then Kung Fu Theater would come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And
What the
sure, you
hell?
would be back next week.
right,
Yeah, they
right.
show the ending, yeah.
And you know who was the voice that would tell you that? Tony Schiavone.
Yep.
It was Tony
Or-
Schiavone.
We gotta take a commercial break. Oh my God, Bobby's getting. We'll take a
Right.
commercial break. If it ends, we'll see
Yeah.
when we come back. Bobby is, and they were yelling at the guys. They were actually ringing.
That and David Crockett, who was probably the worst play-by-play
Worst announcer
guy
ever,
of
but
all
he
time.
gave you
Right,
emotion. He gave you
Right.
emotion there.
Right.
He was a
But
Flair homer. He was a Flair homer.
Oh man!
Remember when they hit Baby Doll and he was in there pushing Tully that time, and he
Oh,
would get in there.
yeah.
He would scrap. He would scrap. He was horrible.
Yeah. Until he caught that sickle.
Oh,
That
he
stop-
gave it to him.
that-
He
that-
gave it to
That
him.
stopped. He broke his jaw.
I saw Gordon. I saw
I
Gordon
thought he
Solie
broke
get
his
hit.
neck. I thought he
I
broke.
saw-
He broke his jaw. He
On the-
shattered his jaw on that sickle.
Nikita was known, and Tully said this in an interview. Nikita was known to be very violent in the ring, and he had to control it at times because he didn't realize his size could hurt people. But he said that Dusty told him, "No, keep being you, keep doing because that brings the great." He says, "If you back off, you're going to hurt somebody. Don't not try to hurt somebody. Just keep doing you." And he says it was very far between, but they said that sickle would always catch people on their lower jaw and their
On
neck.
the lower jaw. Yep.
Magnum said it bruised his throat to where he had problems talking for, he said, almost a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
I saw Gordon Solie take a shot one time on the
Amen,
TV,
James.
in the TV studio. Morocco hit him trying to get to Johnny Rich, and he knocked Gordon Solie out of action. They had to take Gordon
Of course,
Solie off.
I'm sure Gordon was okay because he was drunk during the matches.
Yeah, but he
Drunk,
took that
smoking
bump
a
and was gone the rest of the
cigarette.
show. He took
Yeah,
that bump and was gone the rest of the show.
These announcers were pushed. Their table wasn't padded and 10 feet back. They were up beneath the ring skirt, so they would get stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Mark Lawrence did an interview on somebody else's podcast a couple weeks ago, and he made a very interesting point. I didn't know this. He said that Fritz von Erich made it a point to tell the talent not to touch the announcers. He said those guys would be respected, just like the guys on Monday Night Football. All those announcers, you don't touch those announcers. I always wondered why Mark Lawrence was always so brave talking to these wrestlers the way he did.
And it's the same with the Mid Atlantic guys, and
Yeah.
everybody liked Bob Caudle though. Bob Caudle was good. I mean,
Yeah,
he
Bob
was
Caudle,
he-
yeah.
Bob was good.
Bob
Even
Caudle was
even the
great.
heels liked Bob Caudle when he talking about
Yeah.
Ric Flair would come out. Bob
I love
Caudle,
Bob
you're
Caudle.
the so good.
Yeah, I
He was
think
so
David-
good.
Enthusiasm, everything. He was great.
I think David Crockett's still looking for his shoes after he got sickled.
You know, something funny about Ric Flair, he always called the announcer by his first and last name. It was always Gordon Solie or it was always Bob Caudle. It was always
Tony Schiavone.
Tony Schiavone. But one time he was going on a tantrum about Tony Atlas. And he said, he turned around to Gordon Solie and said, Solie? And he started to say something. Gordon Solie, excuse me. He went on.
Yeah. They took those interviews and those things, they took them very, very seriously. And
They did.
that you know,
Yeah.
and I liked those better than 10 minutes coming down the aisle and then 15 minutes in the ring talking and another 10 minutes to get out of the ring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Petrov was so robotic and so big and so
Yeah.
stiff. He looked. He had the look, man. But
That's all he had, Ben.
that's it.
Nikita could play tight end in the NFL. He was athletic. He was
Yeah.
gifted. He could move. He could take bumps. He wasn't afraid. You know, he was everything the Road Warriors wasn't. I mean, he was big as them, but he could do things that the Road Warriors couldn't do. I mean, Road Warriors were big, but they were very stiff in the ring, very stiff.
Mhm.
And he took his gimmick serious. He learned
Yes,
Russian.
He did. Tattoos and everything. Ivan
Right.
did. Ivan had the top
Ivan
stick
too,
and this-
right?
yeah.
He had the
Nikita should
sickle.
have been world champion.
Well, he wasn't.
Nikita could have been.
He told me one time when I met him in Walmart about his tattoo. He says, "Yeah." He says, "This tattoo got me in trouble with my wife," but he says, "I had to do it." And I was like, "Can you tell me that in your thing?" He says, "Just right here, young man. This me in Russia." It was so good when he was doing it. He would come in Walmart and he would sign books and autographs. Yes, in Walmart, in our local Walmart here.
Wow.
That's how.
Oh, yeah.
And he should have never had to work again with what he did for professional wrestling. but sad he was in Walmart all the time signing autographs.
Andy, I forgot to ask, did you share
And
this?
it,
in
and
the
it'll
other
break
groups?
it'll break my heart, man. It broke my heart to see that.
Did I what?
Did you share this in the other groups? I forgot to ask you.
Yeah,
about-
all three. Yeah, all three.
Okay, thank
Uh-huh.
you. Thank you.
Sure did.
You're automatic. I shouldn't have to ask.
I tried.
Okay.
So if you see these old wrestlers that are old and washed up and whatever, and they're still doing, even if you don't want the autograph, go put $10 in their jar.
Nikita was a menace.
He was.
Oh man,
When they introduced him, he's like, damn, where did Ivy get this guy from? And then then they
I
had
got a
the three of them.
But
I
he
got a
looked
couple weeks and I'll
retarded
be
in
meeting him.
WCW with that hair though. With that hair, it's like, what's he doing with the
Oh,
hair?
Yeah, when
Shit.
he grew the
Right.
hair, like, yeah, what is
You're like
Nikita, what
Gomer
are you doing?
Pyle in the ring, dude. What are
Who
you
approved
doing?
him having hair?
The
Yeah.
crew cut, and he came off the juice. He came back looking like almost like a cruiserweight.
But
Yeah.
would anybody else like to see? Remember, you had nationality hatred back and forth, not hatred, heels. You know, the
Mhm.
Russian. I'd like to see,
Mhm.
heels that are Iranian now get in the ring and USA.
Oh no,
Like
we
the
didn't
Irish
see
I'd-
that one.
I'd like to see that come back again, and
Maybe,
you know,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
had Muhammad Hassan, and look what happened.
Was
Now
you-
he's a principal at a
Well,
high
he was,
school.
you're right. That was too much for TV.
I got to stack on what Chris says here. The entrances are so damn long, they have to take a commercial break in between them.
Yes,
They
he's
do.
right. He's right.
And if you're at the live event, when they go to commercial break, the wrestler stops and they hand him a bottle of water, drinks, he paces back and forth. As soon as the cameras and lights come back on, he's back in character. I mean, that's just the stupidest thing.
Mhm.
Just drives me nuts. I want a little bit of realism in my wrestling. So-
no, I want matches. I don't care who your matches is. Put some of them guys in the NXT. If somebody needs to work, put them in matches. Get your 30-second interview and let's move on to a match.
I also remember when the wrestlers came out, their factions didn't come out with them. The only people allowed at ringside were your manager. If you had a manager, it was a manager.
Yep.
They couldn't bring the whole
Well,
faction out
My
to stand by
promo
ringside.
character,
Go ahead, Richard.
my promo character had a lot to do with Nikita Koloff,
Oh, really?
and so on. Yeah, with the chain, how he came out with the chain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he came out the big ass chain too.
Like I said, when
He
I
had
was
that
a
thing wrapped
kid,
around him.
I
Took
swear
Ricky Morton's neck
him.
off with that thing.
I thought he was Russian to the core because he was so good at his craft.
Nikita epitomized living the gimmick.
Yeah, the promos and everything were straight on. And when I seen him on a
He legally
religious
changed
channel
his
one
name to
day,
Nikita Koloff.
yeah, and I seen him on the religious channel one day, and I'm like, wait a minute, he sounds like he's from from the
Pittsburgh.
back in the woods,
Minnesota?
You know what I mean?
Minnesota?
Minnesota? Right. Scott.
I'm like, I would have never known.
Yeah.
I mean, he changed his name. He
Yeah.
legally changed his name
Legally,
to Nikita
yeah.
Koloff.
First time I heard him talking his real voice.
Jesus came to me and he said, "Talk like this now."
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see him. I'm bringing my U.S. belt for him to sign.
Yeah, I think it was from Scott Simpson to Nikita
Scott
Koloff.
Simpson, yes.
Mhm. Yep.
And Andy, I'm like you. The first time I heard him in a shoot interview, and he started out with the Nikita Koloff voice and changed
Yeah, and
it
then
back to
like
his
talking
regular
like
voice.
us.
I was like, what the? Who the hell's that?
Yeah, what
Right.
happened here? What happened
Yeah.
here?
Negative.
One of the funniest things I ever heard, and it wasn't very long ago I heard this, was Magnum TA was talking about that contract signing. We were supposed to wrestle Nikita Koloff, and he had his mother sitting there next to him. And Nikita Koloff and Ivan Koloff started popping off about his mother, and TA went over the table and went after him, and his mother was just in shock. And somebody asked him, said something about, did she not know what was going on? He said, no, she thought it was real.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I seen
Kill her
that. Yeah.
I want to
They
answer.
flipped his mother.
Yeah,
CJ
you missed the
said-
question there.
CJ just asked me a question. I'm thinking I'm up to I think I'm up to 27 belts now, CJ.
Nice.
What did each of you have? Let everybody.
I've
oh,
lost
I gotta
count.
count them. I got
I
too
forgot
many.
mine, too. I got plates and boxes I haven't put on leather yet, so
Well, in my cases,
I'm gonna guess 22, not including the two I'm trying to sell, but from my own collection, 22 maybe.
I'm at 22.
I'm just guessing. I could be.
Ben,
off
how
by
many
one
do you
or
have, Ben? Ballpark.
It's over 100.
two. Wow.
You're a
It's over
single guy
100.
though.
Like, yeah.
You're
No,
single.
I
got
got
a spare
about-
room.
I
Not
got about
according to some. I have a wife.
I got
22.
about
Come on.
60
Tell her
something
hello
with the
for me,
ones on
man.
my floor. I got about 60 something with the ones on my floor.
I bet that wife. I bet that
Hi,
wife
Mrs.
knows.
Ben. Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Ben.
Mrs. Ben. He'll be home before the lights, the street lights are off.
There you
Oh.
go.
All right. I had to go tell her go
I-
in there
I
and make
bet-
me a chicken
I
pot
bet
pie.
each one of our wives. You ask them how many belts where they have. I bet they can tell it by the number. and spout it
Oh,
off
yeah.
just like that.
I'm
Like
over
just
100.
like that.
Yeah.
Kofi wasn't
Oh.
Jamaican. He was just Jamaican.
Yeah. There you go.
James, that's cool. When hey, anybody out there, when you go live, I'm retired and home all day. If you want to do a live unboxing with me on DD in the groups, I told you I'd love to do it. We talk about your
I
belt,
got
show your belt off,
I got to yeah.
I
get a
got
few,
to
get a few viewers.
I got to kill
Good day,
you.
Pierce.
What
Down
what
there.
the hell does Chatoa mean? Somebody
I
tell me.
don't know.
Hey, Pierce, how's it going?
I still
Ah.
can't
Good day.
get
Watching.
It had to be
fact.
something made
There's
up.
Jason.
I still
Hey,
can't get over
Jason.
the fact that Magnum TA would have been in Rocky. I still can't get over that fact.
I didn't know about that.
He was going to play the Hogan part.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm working on it right now, CJ.
I know that Kerry Von Erich and Nikita Koloff both auditioned for Conan the Barbarian.
Wow.
I think
really?
he played that Hogan part really good. Maybe
Yep.
even better than Hogan did.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
But
I've
Hogan
got
was
a-
a better draw for the movie. Though.
I've got a
Yeah.
set of WCCW heavyweight plates in a box.
Mark
I was going to,
set.
huh?
Mark's got a set.
I got a pair.
Is that better in a pair, or which is better, a set or a pair?
well, Kevin, that happened during the rock and wrestling era
Well, my
too.
pair is set.
So
I got a set. Okay.
that's another thing that sold it.
Just cut-
What was
yeah.
I even trying to say?
Can you get
got
good
that?
cuppage? You got cuppage with it?
No, I have a set of WCCW heavyweight plates in a box. Stop, Andy. Come on.
I'm
Uh,
sorry. I
And
got
I'm
a-
going to. I'm going to re-leather as soon as I get this new leather coming.
liked
I'll
it,
catch up
Andy.
on these other two jobs I'm doing, and then I'm going to sell that one. And I've got another set of plates coming that are a little bit more accurate size. So I'll show you WCCW heavyweight for sale soon. But
Cool.
this hour went by quick.
Sure did.
Uh,
We're heading into the dangerous hour.
yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
hello, Jim. Jim Mills.
Hey, Jim.
Having fun, man.
What's up,
Yeah.
Jim?
What it's all about.
That's
Yeah,
what we're doing, man.
We're gonna have a situation we're going to address in the second hour here in just a few minutes.
Mhm.
Needs to be.
It needs to be. That's right.
Yeah, got to be talked about.
Yep.
Got to bring it up, fellas.
Has to be
Sorry.
exposed. Has to be exposed. Sorry.
Yeah, and these photos, the screenshot of this has got to be shown.
Yeah,
It's time.
gotta
It's
be.
time to
Yeah.
end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
It's
people gonna be
it's-
disappointed. Some people
it's
Yes,
time.
there will be some
Time.
people that are. Well, there's going to be some people that are mad from this
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Very mad.
So you're gonna expose it?
gonna expose that problem. Right here. Yes, sir. Expose that
We're
problem.
gonna expose it.
You gonna expose
Expose
it,
it.
Essay?
By the way, if you guys haven't noticed this, I know how I'm dressed. I know how I'm dressed. I'm gonna be comfortable tonight. But I changed my camera angle. I've got my camera right up here because it's used to sit on my laptop, and I didn't want to stare straight at the camera. Plus, my table here tilts.
Can you
Every time it
lower the
does that,
camera? a
camera
bit?
shakes. So I thought I'd change.
Oh,
it.
I like your cleaning supplies over there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's why I clean my belts with right here. Yeah. As soon as I get these other belts
Can you
done,
tilt
I'm
the
gonna-
camera down just a little bit?
down.
Yeah.
You don't see my junk.
He almost did it, folks.
no
You-
crush can
You
tonight.
saw him.
It's a setup.
everybody
It was
saw
a
him.
setup.
Everybody
yeah.
saw him reach for the camera, right?
Already
Whoa.
there.
Okay.
Already
Okay.
there.
What's up,
Oh,
Pierce?
my.
Hey, Piers.
Oh my.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm still getting therapy for that, Nick. But I want to bring up something. I didn't plan on that, but I'm going to bring it up. And I saw a post, I think it was yesterday, that inspired me to look. And we have been on at least YouTube for 3 years. It'll be 3 years this month, I guess it is. 3 years this month.
Sounds right.
And in that 3 years, we have accomplished over 16,000 views of all our videos, which are each video is over 100, between 100 and 150 views. And that is a testament to what we're doing and a testament to our viewers, our loyal viewers. We greatly appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank
that
you.
just shows me. Now I know it's not the most views of any other podcast. That's fine. I'm just happy with what we got. But it just shows me that we're doing something correct. We're doing something right. We're doing something you enjoy. And so if there's something that you think we should be doing differently or something we should add or something we should take away, I'm all for taking suggestions. I'll take constructive criticism. We're here for fun. None of us make any money off this podcast. I get advertisement for the leather, but that's about it. But I don't make any money directly.
Ben, get the memo.
Yeah. Oh, wait, but there's some people are calling me. In a second. Hello.
Oh,
Well, 7 rating. 7 rating. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh.
Okay, so thank you guys. We appreciate that.
Mark Cuban, leave me alone.
Huh?
Well, man, we mean we ain't getting paid. Hold on. Wait.
Did you check the 5% of your
Hold on,
contract?
man. I'm gonna have to talk to
No.
my agent. I'll be right back.
No,
Get
Mark.
with my wife. I'm gonna consult with her.
I told you, no, Mark is
This-
not
this
going to
is
show
not
his
right.
set. Mark is not going to show his set. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm set. There we go.
No,
Yeah.
it's all
Mark, like
voluntary.
cuppage?
You didn't know
Okay,
that?
hold on.
It's a closed set. It's a closed set.
No, there's always an extra in there. He likes doing extras.
Yeah, there you go. I misread that. I thought I said it's 17 inches.
God.
I misread it. I'm sorry, Scott.
Yeah. That can't, yeah.
Hey,
I had to look at it
Spacing-
again. I was like,
Spacing helps. Spacing helps.
whoa.
Holy crap, aisle 1.
We're in hour number 2, guys, by the way, if you didn't notice.
17?
17 belts in his belt cave and the 3 belts in his daughters, which are in the kids' old.
nice, Pierce.
Yeah.
Very
I
nice.
got
beer.
I got the
Pierce.
Fandu Big Gold and
Ooh.
the and Andre 87. I remember the Fandu Big Gold used to be the talk of the hobby for a little bit
Yeah.
until
DD
people realized
Everybody
size
was
of it.
talking about-
House.
The undersized Fandu Big Gold, yes.
right.
I had one
yeah.
of those. I had an imperfect one.
Yeah.
I had one too.
Thank you, James. We
Thank you,
appreciate
James.
that.
Always, man.
Thanks,
Thanks,
James.
James.
We appreciate
Have a
We
good
have
one,
good
man.
viewers. We have good viewers.
it. Take care, bud.
Why are you trying
You
to
know-
kick him out? He
you know,
didn't say he was
Jason-
going anywhere. He just
Oh.
Ah, yeah,
My
he's
bad.
like, thank
My
you,
bad.
bye, see ya.
said, right. Get out.
Kick him right
I thought he was
Ah.
gone. I didn't know. My bad.
off trying to fire him out of rocket.
What's up, Jay?
Yeah,
Bring
I
back
want to do
Lane.
that. Yeah, Lane's been busy. I will talk to him. I would like to get back on the show.
Hey,
He's always
He's
in our
getting,
hearts.
Lane
He's not-
is-
he's getting new 36-inch rims on his Cadillac.
Right,
he's
right.
a ladies' man. He's
He
doing
is.
his
He's the
thing.
man.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah, there's always a seat here for him, man.
He's
living the
enjoying life.
dream.
Always welcome. Always.
He's enjoying life. Lane is a very special person to me. I had the opportunity to drive to his home, 7.5 hour trip. I spent 4 or 5 hours there. Met his mother, beautiful lady, sweet lady. He's one of those rare people you really want to be around. So
We all love Lane.
appreciate his friendship very much. So
We do.
I ain't talked to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. I ain't talked to him.
What's up, Tyler?
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you,
What's
Nick.
up,
We
Nick?
appreciate that. I'm gonna take a break from the comments for a minute because we need to address this. I've been putting off long enough and chomping at the bit.
Yep,
So-
do it.
That's what we
I-
do, Pierce. Thank you.
Yeah, I was working today, and I checked Facebook when I received a message, actually a series of messages from Kevin notifying me that it was time to vote for the belt picture of the month. And I assume the co-hosts here got those same messages. You guys get those messages too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
So,
I did.
so we were being spammed by Kevin, and so we had to vote. And
Were you
I'm
spamming?
show,
us?
I had to show my pair.
yeah,
Right.
You're,
I mean,
you're set.
You mean you're set? You're set?
He
Yeah.
sent me
You
a
showed
picture
No, I
of
have
his
a pair.
tails.
Yeah.
He
I
took
have a
his
pair.
he took his
So-
chest hairs and trimmed them to the
He showed
Superman.
us different
Well,
angles
my-
of his
I had his-
hair, you
my
know?
What the hell that
17-inch.
was, man.
My 17-inch.
Mark
Now,
wants to show
didn't-
his set.
Huh? What's that, Andy?
I said Mark wants to show his set.
No, I don't want to show my set. No.
He's got a pair.
Okay. So, hour two, always does it.
Always.
He got
Always.
a pair of deuces.
So it. So anyway, this is serious business, guys. We had 4 pictures we had to vote on, and
did.
we voted. And I mean, they were really good. All four of them were great pictures. And
Yes.
this is why somebody's going to be upset because we had to pick one winner. And so I'm
You
going
have
to
to
put
pick the
picture up.
perfect set.
So we had what I thought was a very creative picture. And here's the picture. This is going to be the belt of the month, which will be on the Wide World of Belts banner in the group. And this was submitted by, let me pull up the name. Hang on, I got to hear it. Blade Valac. Blade Valac.
Congratulations, Blade.
Congratulations. This picture had a lot of elements in it, which we encourage. Not just put your picture or your belt out there and just shoot a picture. You have a unique background, include some elements, and he included pretty much everything you could. He's got a WWE or WWF or just the W. Looks like the entrance,
WWF, yeah.
miniature
He's
entrance.
got the W entrance.
He's got the belt
crowd.
sitting in the ring.
And if he
It's
doesn't watch the show, it'll be removed.
Yeah. So we want to thank Blade for that submission. Very good submission. All four of them were great submissions. It was
Yeah.
tough to pick.
They
from.
were.
Give a
They
shout
were.
out to Steven Santiago for his great submission. Ricky Henderson, yours was down to the boat. AD was down to the bare minimum, as well as Raymond St. Patrick. Yours was one of the ones that was down to the wire. Stephen Hammer. So guys, keep posting your pictures.
Yes.
Last month, Kevin, I know had one that was down. Scott had one that was down to the wire. So keep posting those same good pictures. It's hard to choose one. But if you're mad, blame them. I didn't vote.
Even I gotta say about that picture too. There was one
I
more thing
picked the
that
pictures, but they vote.
that we forgot about was the lighting was perfect on that belt. If you notice it too, and just all the elements of wrestling was right there. So
Oh, yeah.
it was a perfect picture.
Yeah. I'm
Right there.
trying to
Right
catch up with
there
the
was the
comments here.
perfect pair, the perfect set.
Perfect angle.
Okay, catch up on the comments here. Okay, I found my place here. That's exactly it. What you basically see here is our nightly chats. We're just have an audience
Yep.
tonight, so this
Yep.
is what we do. That's what we do every
Mark's
night.
usually
Sure do.
nude though.
We don't put comments up.
And Mark usually doesn't put clothes on, but
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, Mendoza,
So-
man.
Pierce, this
Yeah.
is why we do this show, because it's fun. We don't make
Yeah.
any money off of it. I could care less about ratings. If I had one viewer, I'd be happy with it. So,
Hey, what you see on the cameras, what you'll see in person.
by the way, there are no ratings in podcasts. So, it's not-
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but that's hilarious. Thank you very much, Antonio. I feel the same about your show. You guys do a great job.
Yeah.
Y'all have great
Definitely check
chemistry,
out-
just like
Definitely check it out. Goat Milk
like we have
Diary.
great-
Check it out.
I surround myself with people I'm comfortable with. These guys I'm very comfortable with. So, thankful for their friendship. Thank you,
hello.
Scott.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so wrapped up in this other stuff. I'm sorry, Kevin. Check out the Double Dropkick podcast every other Tuesday night at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. So your show will be on next week because it wasn't on this week, correct? I was reading comments. I wasn't looking. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes, it'll be on next week.
Next week. Okay, awesome.
Good NFL special, and we have Nick from Big Boys Belts joining us.
Ooh,
All right.
Mr. Nick Carnival.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is he gonna bring Buddy with him? Buddy
He's
the dog.
he's bringing a grandpa with him.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
He's got a cute. He got a cute dog.
Got to
Buddy.
bring Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy's got to be there, Nick.
Buddy's Hollywood. He's got sunglasses on now. I saw that picture. we're very happy you're happy with it, Chris.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate it, Chris.
As always.
Does somebody got a fan making noise?
Something I
I
hear.
hear
something.
I hear clicking.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
it's
it's a
it's
rattle.
like a phone ringing or something.
Yeah,
I don't have anything on.
I don't know. Somebody left their.
Yeah, it's
my-
not me because I just muted. It wasn't me.
I figured the batteries run down by
Yeah.
now, but
Mark, mute. Is it not yours? Do you have a fan
That's
in
not-
your room?
no, I hear it.
Okay, it's not
Oh,
me.
it
I
just-
just
It
muted.
just stopped. Whatever. It's gone now.
Okay.
Now it's
Oh, there
back.
it is.
No, it's back.
Wasn't me
stopped.
because it's still doing it after I muted myself.
I'm not muting myself throughout the whole show.
It's Mark's fan.
No, it's not my fan. Because I muted myself, it's still doing it.
Is it
Yeah.
your OnlyFans?
Yeah, it's my OnlyFans. There you go.
Okay.
Only marks. Only marks.
Only marks. There you go. Only marks. No. Absolutely not.
At 10:30.
Oh, speaking of
10:30.
special guests, I am working on a special guest. I don't want to reveal it because I don't want to have a big to
Jinx
do and
it.
it not come through.
Yeah.
But I have what I consider a VIP that I've been working on coming on the show, and if this person agrees to it, we tentatively agreed for next week. I tried to get this person on tonight; it didn't work out, so I'm hoping I can have this person on next week. I'm gonna mute myself for just a second. Ain't me.
I'll mute right now.
Aha!
Not me.
Yeah.
It's not me. I'm
It quit-
talking. So whoever's now muted, somebody's muted, but it's not me.
It's gone
And now
now.
it's back.
It's me.
Oh.
But I have no fans on
Weird.
at all.
Okay. Sounds like your teeth are chattering.
It's actually cool in my room, so I don't even have my fan on.
That's what it is. Your teeth are chattering.
Yeah. Well, I'm sitting here in my underwear, so
Yeah. But no,
Yeah.
I
Oh
had
my.
I had someone suggested by a friend of mine that would come on this show to talk about something very special, near and dear to this person's heart. And I reached out to this person. I couldn't call because it's an international call. I don't have that plan. And this person agreed to come on possibly next week. So I'm not going to announce who it is because things happen, plans change. So, but I think if this works out, you guys are in for a real treat. I really do. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. 3 belts. 3 belts.
Hopefully Kamala Harris will join you.
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay.
No, we try to entertain our.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Man.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah,
Vladimir Putin. That's who it is.
that's who it is. Yeah.
There you go.
Live with Nikita from Russia.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
no, it's a Punjab
Punjab.
from
yeah.
Andy. It's
Yeah.
Andy.
Papa-
Andy.
It's Bapangu.
Well, Ethan, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Hell no.
Hey, Double Dropkick's only been
He's
live
getting
2
ready to
months.
shake his
And we've
tail
got
feather.
76 subscribers, so I appreciate everybody out there too.
We have over 100, which reminds me, if you're watching
Hey,
this
Ben,
on
you-
YouTube, be sure you
Well, you've
like,
been there
share,
3 years.
subscribe.
Like
2
and
months.
subscribe.
Give me time.
Go to the Wide World of Belts channel and click the like, share, and subscribe button, and also click that bell so you can be notified when we go live. Which, by the way, is every Thursday night. But let's help this channel grow.
Mine too.
I gotta put
And
this
Double
comment
Dropkick
up there.
will.
Ben, you've been
Nick.
caught.
Nick, come on, Nick, really?
Ben, you just been caught.
Oh
Your buddy just gave you up. Your buddy just gave you up.
What's that?
You've been discovered.
I said Ben's buddy just gave him up. It was him after all.
We're not gonna go there tonight, Jermaine.
Somebody take-
You know what I'm talking about too.
Tell us more about Big Al's, Ben.
No.
He was stuttering, Jermaine. He called you G-Main. He was
No.
you were right. You hit a nerve.
No, you
somebody
better,
take
you
over the
better,
comments because
you better leave me alone.
somebody take over the comments because I was on one and it changed on me.
I did.
I
hit one.
Okay, I'm trying to go back to where I was at. Where was I at?
Right, next
Richard
comment.
messing it up.
Next-
again.
Next last
And
comment.
Tyler, you leave me alone too. You know what you just
Here
did.
you go. Here you go.
There you go. Scott's comment, I meant. Yeah.
Tyler had an interesting day today.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
He sure did.
no.
Very interesting day.
Oh, Jason, not do I dare put that comment up there?
Yeah, Mark wants to show his set, Tyler.
Tyler,
Shit.
Tyler owes me child support.
Shit.
Andy,
Yeah,
Andy, you trying to
Come on.
slip there, bro? Woo!
What about pubic hair? Is that
This is what happens when you show crotch cam. This is what happens.
All right.
Um,
Yeah. We're in hour 2.
Or an hour two, which reminds me to remind everybody this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Bear Leathering.
Mm-hmm.
With Tyler's comment up there.
Quasi.
Ashley Southern Designs.
And manscaping. Manscaping.
Here we go.
So like I said, I'm gonna mail you some
And
pubic
by-
hair. See how you like
And
that.
by unique championship belts.
Somebody say Mark. Poor guy.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, please be sure to check out the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. They make that possible by sharing the StreamYard subscription with us.
Easy for you to say.
And every other Tuesday, be sure to check out the Double Drop Kick podcast with Kevin. There you are.
Wow.
I hope the check
Checks
is in the mail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be.
Check it out.
Better be.
Oh man. So we mentioned Sid Vicious passing away sadly. What a career. What a career. He's been world champion for both WCW and WWF. I think he held the world championship at Continental too, didn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Or he held the USWA.
USWA. Yeah.
He was Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious. He was Lord
What was his-
Humongous in Memphis.
That's what it is.
He never had-
one of
he
the-
never had-
one of humongous.
He never had big gold, did he?
Yes.
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 Yes, he
Okay.
did.
Okay.
He did.
I thought so. I wasn't sure.
And no, we
okay.
treat everyone equally. We treat all
Yeah.
these belts equally. By the way, guys, all of Sid's work, majority of his work now is going to be on Peacock. I just looked last night and it was all on there. So all his matches that he's been in, I don't know about his big matches, but I know all his matches from WWE are up in there.
One of my favorite matches of all time when he beat Shawn Michaels
Mhm.
for the title at Survivor Series. When he hit Jose Lothario with that camera, you're Jose like somebody was killing him.
My favorite memory of Sid was at the end of Nitro when he come out and his car was smashed. Goldberg!
Yeah, they've been showing that clip all around on Facebook group pages. I've been seeing that.
Tyler's in the mood tonight. He's
I
been
know,
he's
like
been on a
those-
roll for a couple weeks, hasn't he?
Man, you're speaking fluent belt maker, man.
Yeah, you are. You
He
are.
is. He speaks it very well.
He must have ordered Rosetta Stone.
Yeah. Next time one of them PM me, I'm just gonna say, "You'll talk to Tyler. He
Talk
can
to Tyler.
translate for me."
Here you go.
I'll tell you what, when Sid, who was it? Sid and Danny Spivey, when they played the Twin Towers?
Mm-hmm.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers, that's right.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers. Yeah,
Twin Towers was Boss Man and
that's right. That's
Hakeem.
right. Yeah.
You close though.
I get it confused. You know, my brain's there sometimes.
You there?
Both good tag teams.
By the way, don't submit pictures of your naked bodies with those belts, please.
Please don't.
That's going on in other group, or it has gone on in other groups, and I don't want that in my group. So just
Yeah, we don't want to see no belly buttons.
don't be too creative, please. It's about the belts. It's about the belts, not the dad mods.
Please don't.
We good, Jermaine? Appreciate
Always.
it. Appreciate you
up?
watching.
What's up,
Good to see you,
Jermaine?
Jermaine.
Thanks for watching, man.
Definitely.
Hello, buddy. I got a dog named Buddy. Anyway, back to Sid for a moment. Sid
will.
Udy is his real name, and I only knew him from the wrestling, and he was always very intimidating, very terrifying, very intense, for lack of a better term. But I've been watching some shoot interviews with him in later years, and I guess he was just a gentle giant, very humble
Yeah,
guy,
He was.
Very much a family man. All his
very
boys.
very humble.
I was just gonna say that, Andy. You took the words right out of my mouth.
He's very humble and very very nice and gracious gentleman. So
He was a grandfather.
Of course, they always say that the best heels are in real life some of the sweetest people.
Yeah.
yeah,
That was true
I
about him.
respect the men outside the ring just as much as I respect them in the ring.
Mhm.
And it's very few wrestlers from the past that you've seen how they were out of the ring. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Another
it's like
one-
you said, he was a heel. You didn't expect him to be this gentle giant outside the ring.
No.
Another person that was like that was Ivan Koloff. I heard he was sweet as can be in real life.
Look
He
at
was.
Bruiser
He was
Brody.
He was
Look
an
at
ordained
Bruiser
minister.
Brody. Yeah,
He
Bruiser
lived-
Brody
he-
was the same thing.
Well, I have a
He-
call off as an
he hear
ordained
my-
minister.
He lived here in my area and saw him all the time. He was
Wow.
very, very kind, very
Mhm.
kind, very
Oh, yeah.
humble.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Wow.
And that just, we're losing these. Seems like we're doing 10 Bell Salute every week, and it's getting old.
Yes.
We're
Time
losing
for a break,
lot,
please.
losing too many legends.
We are.
And I've said this many, many times. I'll say it again. When they die, their stories go with them. So if you get an opportunity to see them at a WrestleCon, get a chance to sit and talk with them, absorb those stories, because once they go, those stories go with them. Watch the shoot interviews on YouTube. Like I said earlier, Bob Roop was telling stories at the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. He won't be around forever. None of them will. So, and some of those older stories are some of the best stories. Most of them are tales about them being on the road, what they were like on the road, what some pranks they pulled on each other. You don't really hear that much from these newer guys. But there's some really good stories.
Jim Cornette tells the greatest stories on this podcast.
Well,
When he
remember,
goes, there'll be a lot of them that'll go with him.
do you remember Dusty Rhodes and Andre, the stories about them?
Oh yeah.
Well, my favorite pictures of those two, both at the urinal. He's got his hand on Andre's butt.
Yeah.
One of the greatest pictures ever.
You need to. You better keep working. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna make a video about you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This was off topic as well, but we had a
They're
live
game.
video today in Wide World of Belts. A live. I wouldn't say it's an unboxing, but I guess a live belt review by Wade Dakota Robertson, who's a valued member of the not just our group but the hobby in general. He got a new IWGP V5,
Nice.
an actual replica, not a boot, but an actual replica. Beautiful, beautiful belt. And he took time out of his day to do a live review in Wide World of Belts. I think he's done one in Ben's group too. Championship.
Thank you,
he went
Wade,
there.
if you're watching.
So we appreciate that, and we encourage all our members to do something like that. Either do a live unboxing, do a live review, or just, hey, new belt day, guys. This is what I got. I know some of you are afraid.
I
I'm
just
home all
caught
day.
that.
I'm
know
home
some of
all
you-
day. You can hit me up and we'll go live.
Jermaine, are you talking about the BBC?
I know some of you are probably camera shy. Believe it or not, when I do a live unboxing or a live belt review, I get a little nervous myself because it's not something I normally do. So you don't have to say anything; just show the belt.
Mark just relaxes.
Say
and
something.
That.
Don't
Yeah.
be creepy. Say something.
I have a set. That's right. Hey, there was some disturbing news that came out today, and I don't know details. I don't think anybody's released details yet, but it was released, I think, on TMZ that Nikki Bella's husband has been arrested for domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone heard any details about that? I haven't seen any details.
Nikki
in
Garcia. Nikki Garcia.
Yeah.
If you want to be
What happens when you
polite.
marry a soy boy?
What's that?
That's what happens when you marry a soy boy.
Yeah. But when they say domestic violence, typically that means somebody that lives in your home with you. So there's no telling if it's child abuse, if it's a spousal abuse, or could have been side chick abuse. There's no story. So
It
all we know,
doesn't. They don't have to live with you for it. It just has
Right.
to be associated with you, or akin to you,
oh,
or
okay.
it can be living with you.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Mm.
So I'm sure details will be released before it's all over with. So,
Yeah, John Cena paid good money for those, Tyler.
He sure did.
he did. Didn't get to play with him.
Tyler, I'll sell you my belly button lint here if you want some.
Where are we going now?
Right, Ricky.
I-
right.
Tyler's doing it in the comments. I'm just feeding off of. Tyler's a pervert. Probably a boob comment coming up in a little bit. He always talking boobs about somebody's boobs.
Speaking of boobs, there's platinum.
Oh God!
Look at that comment. Look at that comment.
Our member of the year, easy.
Don't fight the feeling.
You're ahead of me.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh man. Tyler keeps me entertained with his posts.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. There was something else I want to talk about. Let me check my notes here.
I love the discussions between these guys that are in the chat, and we're putting them on screen.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do.
Oh, I know what it was. And did I mention this before about Moxley talking to Tony Schiavone in the ring?
No.
Yeah. No.
You didn't,
no.
no, you didn't mention
Tony Schiavone brought John Moxley into the ring last night and was talking about how it's good to see you, glad to have you back. And Moxley went after wasn't Orange Cassidy? Who was who he went after? It was
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin. Yes, he called him out. He started to leave the ring, and Tony Schiavone's moving on some other stuff. Well, John Moxley comes back to Schiavone, and he says, "This isn't your company anymore," and leaves the ring, which led to a lot of speculation that Shane McMahon's going to come in and take over AEW.
He's talking to Tony Khan.
But yeah, he's been talking to Tony Khan. Yeah. There is
what
that
he's talking
surprise picture in the boardroom.
Yeah.
Where Tony looks like he's surprised. Like, what's that camera doing here? So that, I mean, stay tuned. It could change. Now, if he takes over, now is Shane McMahon capable of running a wrestling company? Really?
Well,
I think
acting
so.
like it.
A lot better than what this kid does.
Well, yeah. I agree.
He would know how to book, and he know how to put the right people in place.
But was he involved in actual booking though before?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that he's been around it
No,
long
Tony
enough to
Khan's
know.
been-
Yeah,
What
he grew up
Yeah.
in the
Acting
business.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
true.
he grew
That's
up
true.
told
through the
you.
whole business. So
Both of them, Tyler.
Told
Both
you.
of them.
yeah, both of them
Yeah.
are good.
Both of them are good.
It's not long. Tyler talking boobs.
Just a couple of boobs here.
So which one of the twins do you think is the hottest though?
I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, I
I
have a
don't
law degree. Sorry. It just comes out. Somebody says something, and so sorry.
You got the law will win.
Sorry.
Kevin, you're
I'm
smart
being
for
a
showing.
I'm being a Santana on the laws. Oh crap! I
Okay.
said that out loud.
Jeez.
Won't you behave, man?
Yeah, behave.
Won't you behave?
Didn't you read your contract?
Oh,
Hey,
There's a behavior
behave.
clause. There's a
I can
behavior
make I
clause.
can make that happen for you, Mendoza, anytime you want. You bring the baby oil
Oh God.
See,
and the butt
Tyler-
rug. and we'll go
Tyler,
at it.
you agree with me. I think since she became a mother, she's got much.
Danny,
hot.
don't look at me like that. We do that on Wednesday night. So hush.
Why does Mendoza's comment make me hear that Blue Oyster music in my head?
Play
that music,
Andy required it.
My question is, did you have the handlebar mustache in the 80s?
Nope.
Oh,
Never been a
Porn
mustache
mustache?
guy.
You know, that
I've had
mustache?
one here. I've had here one recently, but I didn't have one. I was completely shaven from
Jason,
head.
that remains to be seen.
Just rub bacon grease on it; it'll grow faster.
I'll just borrow some of your pubic hair.
That's
just
true,
remember.
Tyler. That's true, Tyler. Yes.
Yeah, Brie is hot. She's gotten hotter. as
John
she's
Cena
become-
bought her a
So-
very good set. He did.
Here's an opposing view. I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
We can tell Tyler's girlfriend's not watching.
Nikki.
Well,
is
we
a
know they're
little
not
bit-
identical. We know they're not identical twins. because they
Nikki's a
look
little
so-
bit ahead of
so-
Brie, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because John Cena got her a good set.
You got a pair, or is it a set?
Well,
you talk about sets, Mark, and just it goes out.
didn't Brie have a set put in?
No.
Yes, she did.
I like
She a
No,
I
they-
like my
Brie
wife,
did.
and that's it.
No.
She a baby?
No.
She
No.
got
Didn't have
those.
a
After
wig.
she had that.
She had him after the
Nikki,
second kid.
no, Brie never. And Brie doesn't
Never
belong
had-
in the Hall of Fame either, by the way. She didn't do
Dan-
nothing.
Daniel Bryan. is
Neither
not
of
going
them.
for that.
Neither
He's
of them
too-
do.
he's too
Well,
not, right. They
They should pick one of
they
them.
should have never been.
Chris,
Never
Chris.
should be Hall of
You
Fame.
gonna tell me that the Bella twins deserve to be in the Hall of Fame
And then
before
China's
Demolition?
not. Yeah, come on.
or China?
Charmel does not belong in the
Yeah,
Hall
Charmel-
of Fame. Sorry.
Carmel and Coco Beware need to be ripped out right now.
Yes, Coco should be out. I don't think he did enough.
Garbage. He didn't know.
All
He
his
doesn't
work
belong in
was
Hall
on
of
the
Fame.
Indies. All his work was on the Indies.
Yes, that
He
is
got
true.
the, he got the WWEF, WWF, whatever, and they put him in spot matches.
Can somebody message Tyler's
Man,
girlfriend to watch the show, please?
he's talking about boobs.
Boobs. I like boobs.
We'll see if she's
Like that.
smiling in her next picture with you.
Yeah.
Since this is the second hour, more than a mouthful is good.
Hey, wait. Hey, Tyler, look up here.
Up here.
You stay down
here,
there, Tyler. Stay down there, Tyler. Stay down there.
Damn, Kevin.
What, Andy?
Oh, we are so far off the rails. That's not
Second
funny.
hour fun, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
I don't
Brought
agree
to you-
with
brought
this.
to you by-
I don't agree with this. I don't think a joke should be in the Hall of Fame. And Terry Taylor had a great career until he got to the
Terry
WWE.
Taylor
Terry
himself.
Taylor belongs.
Yes.
Terry Taylor belongs, but Red Rooster does not.
No.
Right, I agree. That Red Rooster was a joke.
Red Rooster was one of the biggest jokes ever.
Yeah.
To one of the greatest wrestlers. Terry Taylor was great.
Didn't they make that character and think it was gonna go nowhere and it did?
Somebody
I mean,
else was
he,
supposed to be the
he
Red
even
Rooster.
walked around the ring doing this.
Yeah.
As a rooster, too. And I was like, dude, much.
Yeah, somebody else was supposed to get the Red Rooster character, and poor Terry Taylor got it. I can't remember who it was originally supposed to go to.
We touched on that earlier. Or Kevin
Like I
did.
said, I think Vince got off on humiliating folks.
Yeah.
We found out what he did with, females and stuff. So
Mhm.
I know he did that stuff on purpose.
He
Look
gets
what he
off on-
tried to do to Dusty.
He got off on humiliation.
Yeah. Dusty coming out in them
lived with
polka
that
dots, I
crap.
think was crappy too.
He wanted to be in charge, and that's just the way he dealt with people. You don't like it, you're out.
Kevin
I-
talked about this earlier in the show. You might have missed
Yeah,
that one.
I don't like that. I don't like the new Gunther signature.
Yeah,
shirt.
for me as a Christian, it's I wouldn't be mocking.
I
that
don't
sort
like
stuff
any
or
of the
playing that
signature
stuff.
belts. I don't like any of them. I just don't. I don't like them.
It's a hard pass for me.
Oh no, Kevin,
I,
you're good.
I
You're good.
misunderstood. I think he's talking about the official replica was released. I thought he was talking about the custom that was.
Well, the official replica has 666 on it
Oh,
too.
does it?
doesn't
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has it on
It's
the
just-
plates, on the
Oh,
side
okay.
plates.
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean you're actually playing off the six. You could have done it better with saying 666 days or something, but
Yeah.
trying to put them sixes together. They knew what they were doing, and that to me is a no go for me. I don't
Yeah.
deal with that mess. Yep, there you go, Kevin. I don't play with that stuff, and
No.
you shouldn't because you keep asking, you will find out. Yeah.
Speaking of belts, I want to go back to this for a second. I am selling a couple belts. I had these up for an event, Winner's Choice. It didn't work out, fell through,
Didn't work out.
which I apologize for. I hate that because I was really looking forward to this. But this World Heavyweight Championship, brand new shop belt, I'm selling for $500 shipped in the lower 48. You're saving shipping and taxes if you buy this from me instead of going through the shop. Or I also have this for $450 shipped. And it's brand new as well.
Awesome mulch.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the early spring mulch.
Best to have.
That's my best setting.
That's that.
I tried to
Hey.
hold that in.
What? Say anything?
Oh man, enjoyed your show very much last night, Antonio, and I'm gonna follow your example. We're following your example. We're just moving
Definitely.
on, doing our thing, and let
Very
the haters,
educational.
let the haters hate. Let the talkers
Us
talk.
being the older guys, we
Yeah,
must
us
set an
old guys
example.
here. Yeah.
So
I mean,
we have to
can-
set an example.
I'm not old.
Can I say some old man advice?
Sure.
Like if let's say you had there was this thing where let's say you had 80, let's say each of us right now had 80, well I can say more, let's say each of us had $100,000 in our bank account, right now there's 100,000, or anybody out there, and
That's sweet.
someone stole $10 from your account, would you be upset? Would you throw the remaining balance all away in hopes of getting it back from that person? Or would you move on and live with your life?
I'd move on and live with my life.
No. So if we all had, 86,600 bucks, we all, would you be mad if somebody, took $10 out of your account? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't spend all day or the rest of the amount of money trying to go get back $10, right? It's meaningless to you when you have all that money, right? Well, there's only 86,400 seconds in a day. So don't let somebody's negative 10 seconds ruin the rest of your day, rest of your life. Just move
you
on
may-
and ignore it.
Maybe lose count. Lose count the seconds.
Hey, what kind of poker are you talking about, Laverty?
Laverty wants to see Mark set.
Be careful, you might get my essence.
He's got Laverty already has 12 on his chest.
Yeah.
He's funny in chat. Y'all should see him in chat.
It is
Falling
hilarious, especially when he falls asleep. Yeah.
Fall asleep.
He's
What
hilarious.
belt that we have? The WWF, the Backlund.
Backlund.
Yeah, the Backlund. I agree.
Fandu makes a great Backlund, but it's too heavy, too thick.
Yeah, it's too
I move
big. It's
on.
too bulky.
I move on too, brother. I get you bought quick price, Tyler.
Yeah.
Quick price
2 weeks, bro.
for you and your girlfriend.
Oh,
Double price for both.
speaking of the Backlund, it's right here.
We mentioned Vince earlier, and something came up also, and I didn't know this was in the works, but apparently Netflix is going to be having a documentary on Vince McMahon. They're going to do interviews with him prior to him resigning from the board.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take this comment off for a second.
Should be interesting.
So it's going to be on Netflix starting September 25th.
Yeah.
Is that right?
25th. Mm-hmm.
So if you have Netflix, be sure you check that out. I'll be watching that. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'll watch
Surprised-
that.
I saw this. I'm surprised The Rock's not involved somehow. He's in everything.
And if
Did y'all see
anybody
the one-
hasn't watched it, definitely check out the Damian Priest documentary. I checked it out yesterday
That's on the Peacock Network, right?
on the Peacock. Yeah, on the Peacock Network. It was very good. It was very, very good.
Okay. I don't have Peacock. But I do have Netflix, and I guess Raw is going to Netflix next year, right?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Watching on there. Be nice
And
to
it-
put pay-per-views on there too.
Yeah, and 26 is when the pay-per-views hit Netflix.
Oh, 26. Okay.
And I believe this Friday is the last SmackDown on Fox.
It goes back to USA.
I think it's going to
Ah.
USA starting next month.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So both
Okay.
shows will be both back on USA.
And if you missed the show because of Richard's false information, hit him up.
I said I
Yeah.
think. I said I think. I didn't say I knew. But
You
that's
can't
what
think.
I
You got to know. Otherwise, you leave yourself open for suggestion.
You're a host. Higher standard.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm learning just like everybody else.
I'm going to dock your pay.
I'm just a toilet paper collector, so I'm
There you
down
go.
here on Totem Pole.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
dock your pay.
Oh, wait a minute. We get paid?
No, you don't get paid.
No, you get reparations.
So Richard's really going to feel the impact on
we
Doc his
vol-
pay.
we
He doesn't
volunteer.
receive.
We volunteer.
Yeah.
I'm going to dock Richard's pay. He doesn't receive. So that's really
you get paid if
punishment
you're
right
on double drop kick all the time.
there. Right.
I'm still waiting on my payments,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Would I have
You got yours. I
M&Ms?
sent you all the nudes of my butt. I'm sending you. Okay, that's it. I can't
Will I
send you
have
anymore.
green M&Ms in my dressing room?
Checks in the mail, Andy.
September 13th. See, I was.
So that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I got you. I
I-
got you.
I thank you for the advice, Platinum.
Yeah.
September 13th. SmackDown will be on USA.
Okay. All right. So they'll both be on the one network, correct? For a
Yep.
while.
Mm-hmm.
One-stop shopping.
Yep.
I like it.
What is it? After the first of the year, then Raw is going to be on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back to this one. I skipped one. Yeah. That happens.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
all about
it-
money.
Yeah.
I get delayed every week.
Do
I
you?
get delayed. SmackDown. Yeah. I'm an hour behind. every
He's on
week
Mountain Time.
because I'm on Mountain Time, so that's when the local news is on.
And every time we chat, we forget.
Yeah, I'm
starting
an
to sit
hour
out there.
behind everybody else.
Yeah, I don't realize that. I forget that, and I just wouldn't be on. Like if it's 8 Eastern, that I forget. I just don't want. I wouldn't understand why it just wouldn't be on 7 your time.
It's 6.
It'd be
I'm
6,
2 I'm
8.
2
You're not
hours.
central. You're not
No,
central. Oh,
I'm
you're
on
Western?
Mountain Time.
Mountain
I'm in the stepchild time zone. So yeah, when you guys are watching SmackDown, I'm not watching it live. I'm watching.
So when we're on the
delay.
chat, we have to be careful because we don't want to spoil it for Ben.
Yeah, I'm
So
like,
when we ruin it, it's
well,
That's
they're
why
moving
instead
to
of-
USA,
Cody
so I'll
just got
catch
pinned.
I'll catch back up on time next
That's
month.
why instead of saying things, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to move to the East Coast. Come to North Carolina. Then come on.
Why?
Yeah, we'll make
Yes,
it
I
happen.
agree.
Why?
I think we
I
need
have
to make
bigger
that a
mountains.
shirt.
Yeah. Mecca. Make hobby great again.
Oh, did you see what's her name? Nikki Cross?
Sarah Wynn.
Was it Nikki Cross? The one that's in the Wyatt Six?
Yes,
Ooh.
yes, that's her.
She signed a
Which
multi-year contract with WWE today.
Did she?
Yep.
Good for her. I had heard that she was going to leave wrestling and go into medical. So good for her.
I like her in that gimmick.
She passed her medical thing
She
too.
did pass her boards. Good. Good
Yeah.
for her. Good.
You need a plan for after wrestling because you never know when you're going to get hurt, can't come
Right.
back.
So
Right.
many did not plan at all.
But I do like the gimmick she's in now.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
she's,
like it.
she's
I
perfect
didn't
that
know if I
role.
would, but I'm enjoying the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, save your
I
money.
think
Don't
she's
go
better in
buying
that role
millions of
than,
dollars at the house.
I think she's better in that role than Alexa Bliss would be.
Alexa Bliss.
Now that's not to
It'd
say
be-
what Alexa Bliss did before wasn't good, but I think this role is perfect for Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
beats
agree.
He kinda had
Maniac
that-
Chihuahua.
Yeah. Chris, I don't know what territory belt I'd like to have.
Oh, I do. The Missouri.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, the Missouri belt. That's
The
right.
Missouri, that's a great belt, a great history.
A lot of NWA champions held that belt. Harley
Yep.
Race, Ric
Harley.
Flair, Kerry Von Erich.
Great belt. Great belt.
Greg Valentine held that belt one time, I think.
I would have to say the one that was in the Iron Claw.
The
The
Texas
one that
belt,
was undercover, yeah.
the cast Texas belt. Yeah,
Yep.
that was actually a pretty darn good replica. I don't know who made it, but I liked it. I liked
The
it.
big gold in that movie was terrible.
It was. It
Oh,
was.
garbage.
The guy that played Harley Race deserved a better belt.
He did.
I wish I had this belt done that I'm working on right now. That and could have offered it to him to use in that movie because I think it was spot on.
Kevin.
Ben didn't say his territory belt.
Thinking.
He's thinking, okay.
Right now, he's wishing that 10 pounds of gold was a territory belt because he loves that belt.
I'd probably have to say the World Wrestling Council
Really?
heavyweight title, but the one that looks like the United National.
Okay, the United Nationals one I'd like to have. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if that's considered a territory belt, but I'd like to have it.
It's Japan, I guess. Yeah.
I do the NWA
Speaking
Mid
of-
Atlantic.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's a maker that makes that United National looks spot on.
Who is it?
That comment, it just went over everybody's head.
Like-
Yeah, Tomas.
Again.
Yes.
Is it selected yet?
Well,
No,
according to
have
the
the-
action figures, it probably is.
The current one I have now was made by Select to Get, but
Okay.
the one that I had a video sent to me of today actually has the hooks on the end
Oh yeah.
of the strap instead of the buckles or the snaps. So that belt actually had hooks that hooked into the holes in the other side of the belt.
Oh okay.
I'll send you guys pictures after the show
Okay.
or a video. I'll show you a video. And
Cool.
so I'm probably going to sell my United National and get there. Yeah, see, James seen the picture.
I don't need
Or
it.
the video.
I don't have room for it, but I wouldn't mind having one. If I had room for it, I would get it. But it's a beautiful belt. It's got a lot of history to it. David Von Erich, Stan Hansen. Did Bruiser Brody hold that belt? I think Bruiser Brody held that belt.
Yes.
What is going on
What?
with him?
The picture he sent in the show chat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me look.
Yeah. So
Oh, jeez. Okay.
nice video.
Uh,
But
I do still have that crown jewel, and I'm not sure if Richard wants it or not. But if not, I'll put it for sale. But it's under my bed collecting dust.
Hey, you know what I always say? First come, first serve.
Okay. All right. I'll mention it next week. Share with the class. Another little piece of news came out. I think it was the day before yesterday or yesterday. Gable Stevenson has been released by.
Again,
I keep wanting to say Denver, but when there's a Buffalo.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, so he's been released twice in the last 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
Once by WWE, once by.
I want to know what
the
was so
NFL.
great about him. The WWE made such a big deal about the guy. Was he that great? I mean,
I don't know.
they great. Had to make sure
It is
everybody knew
weird.
that they signed him, and I just
But it said he could re-sign as to be on the practice squad or
Wow, Ben, that's nice.
that is nice, Ben.
I mean
Beautiful.
pull it up.
Even the red behind it, the main plate.
Oh, I see what you mean by the hooks. Okay, let me download that. I'm gonna show that.
It's a nice belt.
It is. Is there a nameplate on that? Is there a name on the nameplate? I mean,
I think it says Antonio Inoki.
okay, that's right.
Yeah,
Antonio
remember
Inoki.
when he showed that? I think I was on the show too, and I was like, look at the hook backing on there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never saw a hook back.
The actual belt had the hooks
Mm-hmm.
that hooked into the loops. That was
wow.
how'd you know, Kevin?
Okay, here it is. Here it is. I got the video ready here.
Did it
Pretty. Very pretty.
Hey, you wanted to know what I was laughing at, so I sent it to you.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Is that a network or an app or what?
When I was younger, I used to watch the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't do that crap.
Don't know.
Mark hasn't sold it yet.
Yeah, he's talking about the original. Harley Race gave it to Sam Munchnick, who gave him the Dome Globe. What happened with it after that, I couldn't tell you.
It's a good looking belt.
That belt has some history too. So it is an awesome belt. I like the hook thing on the back. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's different.
Speaking of Hook is the new FTW champion,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and Taz played a part in that.
Finally,
Hi.
it took forever to have him do anything for his.
Hi. I hate that. Every time I see AEW, Chris Jericho comes out. Hi.
Oh, okay.
I wish Jericho would go away for a while. I really do.
Yeah.
He's become extremely annoying. It's just not entertaining at all. The shadow of himself.
I mean, the guy was talented, but
Keyword
he's at
being
that point now.
was.
Yeah, his body is not of a wrestler right now. I'm sorry.
He's out there wrestling with his dad bod. I mean,
Yeah, he's got the super dad bod XL.
yeah, he's got the concave chest too.
I was telling you guys in chat earlier that I'm pretty sure I ran into Chris Jericho at Memphis, Tennessee. We were on vacation, and I was in the gift shop, and there was a guy who looked just like him in line in front of me. And when he went to go pay for what it was he bought, he pulled out a credit card, and I looked at the card and I saw the name Chris, but I could not remember if Irvine was the last name. I'm almost positive it was, but this is either 04, 05, somewhere around in there. So it's been a while back, but I think it's
Nailed that
Chris
one,
Jericho.
Kevin.
What?
Kevin O'Keefe nailed that with his comment about Jericho.
Well, O'Keefe, you need to get another name because every time I hear your name, I look up.
We usually call you Dab too.
Well, call me
Oh, he's
Dad,
talking about-
then.
oh,
It's
he's
my
talking about this one.
nickname.
Oh, there we go.
Nope.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
Yeah.
It's true. He does.
Yeah.
I just wish he'd just be an
I
announcer
think-
or something.
I think he needs to be a color analyst.
Yeah, he's good. He's. I think he's done in the ring. He's done. Just-
Yeah.
No, he could be a black and white analyst. He doesn't have to be a,
The learning tree is horrible, Mark. It is. I agree.
Oh, it is
All
Yeah.
horrible.
And
Everything
the,
he's
the,
doing,
the name is just,
it's stupid.
what?
Let's be honest about it. It's stupid. Learning.
It's about as
tree.
dumb as that gimmick going on right now with them two Backstreet Boy looking things that wrestle the tag in the AEW. What's her name again?
The Young Bucks.
Yeah.
I'd rather him come out as Kaz XL than
The young
Big
Chuck.
Bill from the Learning Tree.
Yeah. I wish the Bucks would go away for a year or two. They're annoying. I can't stand them.
Yeah, everybody's got a belt in AEW. That kind of waters it down.
Well,
Oh,
because
I
they
got
had
it.
their
I know-
belts, and then they bring in the Ring of Honor belts. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ho!
Everybody's
I
got
know
a
something we
participation-
didn't have.
Everybody's got a
Oh.
participation belt in AEW.
They'll just
Yeah.
call me Dav. We'll keep it straight, Kevin. You can keep Kevin. They'll call me Dav.
I know something that we haven't mentioned.
Or Kev.
The Luger brothers,
Gorgeous.
the two
God.
Luger brothers. What's their name? Phoenix.
Oh, the Lucha,
and
Penta El Zero.
Pentagon. Supposedly they're almost on their way to WWE.
Yeah,
Or
I
is
heard
that
that
just
too.
a rumor?
Unless Tony Khan writes another crazy check, which he's been known to do.
Yeah.
Well, from what I heard, WWE is going to have 3 big signings coming up.
Big.
Well, one's
big.
going to be Ricky Starks.
big.
That's pretty obvious.
Big.
Ricky Starks is going to be one of them. He cannot wait to get out of there. And I would have to think the big man, too, from AEW.
No,
Who would that
he had
be?
a chance not to go there beforehand. He was in talks with WWE before he went to AEW, but no, he thought AEW was on. I mean, WWF was on the decline, and oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot about this. This was posted either yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it's turned out to supposed to be false. But there's a rumor that they're going to move the
No.
Performance Center out to Las Vegas.
False.
It's
False,
false.
okay.
Yeah, it's false.
Okay, so you heard it here, folks. It is
Yep.
false.
WWE had said that it was false.
That means that the female
get-
talent can still do the bikini pictures.
They get much better tax benefits in Florida than they would get.
I'm
Way
glad, 'cause
better.
I could
They would
drive-
get
I
they
could
would get
drive
eat up
to
in Las Vegas
Yep.
with tax.
Yep. Yep.
So
And the
So,
wrestlers
if I ever get
have
up there.
that are under contract that live in Florida have tax breaks too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mhm.
some Jim Duggan was a killer before he got to the. He was Mid-South. He was a beast.
Well, they softened him up just like they softened up the Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
When they were the
Yep.
Shepherders, oh my God, bloody matches like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Then Vince,
Yeah,
get
you want to
those-
see some matches.
Then Vince get the stupid dance and
You got to go back and watch their old matches, like Andy
Oh,
said.
those old sheepherder matches were the best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Man, they used to
Talk
beat
about-
the hell out of the Fantastics.
they used, blood everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
everywhere.
What about hardcore matches?
Not a
Oh, what
fan
do you
of
guys thought?
Taskmaster.
What are you guys thoughts on Jungle Boy's TNT title?
I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks like somebody handed their replica to their 6-year-old kid and
Well, I
gave
think
him
it's appropriate.
and spray
It
paint.
looks
They had knock
annoying.
yourself out, kid.
It looks annoying, just like he's annoying. So it's
Talk about 5'2".
yeah.
But it just looks like somebody handed their little kid a can of spray paint and a replica. They'll say, "Hey, knock yourself out, kid."
Like somebody we know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
tried to pull off an NWO moment. That
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did bring a Dremel to it too.
Did he? Okay.
He's
We
good
should
with the
bring it
drum.
to
Well,
bring
that
it to
video-
his face would help.
that video was showing just little bits and pieces. There's more to it than that. He didn't
Yeah.
do that belt.
like he poured the
Yeah.
no he did not.
But that was not a cast belt he did.
Dude looked like the Richard Simmons offspring.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of Luke Perry.
Uh oh. Really?
Oh
Behave.
dear. Oh dear.
Behave.
Yep.
The
I
white
don't
flag
spray
was
paint.
put up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not that one.
No, but he's yesterday's news.
Yes.
Yesterday's news. We're moving
Mhm.
on. You guys might have saw my live Saturday morning where I announced the raffle was not going to be held. Now I made some other comments there. I stand behind what I said, and I'll leave it at that. So if you missed it, you can go back. It's still there. Saturday morning.
Ignore the folks that are their own problems.
Yes,
Are you thinking of maybe doing the raffle again if it takes you a while to sell the belts? Maybe try it again.
I might do that but what I want to do is kind of gauge the interest, and I kind of did that this last time. I didn't get a lot of response on it. because the way I worded it, I wanted to word it. The question I'd asked before was, should I do a winner's choice or do each one individually? So what I need to do is just maybe send out a feeler post out there saying, "Hey, would there be interest in an event?" But I had several people tell me they're going to buy a spot or two, and they didn't follow through. So you just never know.
What? How much are the spots that you did last time for them?
21.
Ask the folks if they wanted, double it and have less chances. $40 for a less chance. Then you have less numbers out there. You can ask.
Well, I didn't think 26 numbers was that much. So
Well, you cut that in half, and there's 14 spots at $40. That's some pretty good odds. That's
Yeah.
really good odds. 1 in 14
yeah,
for $40 to get a
Yeah.
belt.
that's true. That's true. I've been asked, and I know one of our viewers has asked about this. Why won't you take Cash App? The reason I won't do Cash App is because I'm already maxed out. I've already reached the limit before they start taxing you over the $600.
$600.
I've already surpassed that, so I don't want that tax liability.
Mhm.
So I can only do friends and family only, and so that's why I made that choice. And I know it cut a lot of people out. I apologize for that, but I'd rather not give that money to the IRS.
What about do you take Venmo or Zelle from somebody you trust or anything like that?
I have those, but I don't use them very often. I did those when I was mowing yards on the side. But
Can I mail you a check that'll bounce in 3 weeks?
here's the guy want me to take Cash App. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, tell him wrestling. He's got to get
Well,
with the
see,
times.
well, when I did
Got the
the
backwards hat, but he's not.
when I did the event for the Premier Dome Globe, I did Cash App, and people threw fit because they would do PayPal. But I maxed out on the Cash App, and I had to go back to PayPal. So I appreciate that, Chris. Does Zelle? Did they apply that tax law to Zelle? I need to research that.
I have Zelle and it's through my bank, so it might be monitored.
Yeah.
It's through my bank.
I just gotta be. I know you are.
Oh yes, absolutely. You are.
I might have to wait till after the year's over so I can
He
start all over.
he sent me a care package with a bunch of alcohol. Oh, that wasn't me. That's right. Never mind.
No, it's not an issue of trust. It's just that as soon as it goes on the Cash App, it's reported to the IRS. So I've already extended past that threshold. So I have to wait till the year's over to start over again. But I got a little bit of time. In the meantime, those bills are for sale. So no, he's kind of shady. You got to watch out for him.
He can. He owes child support anyway. They nab it before he can even take it. He tried to buy a Pepsi Cola this morning and a moon pie, and it got repoed.
Well, he also speaks
Moon
Maker.
pie?
He also
Gotta
speaks.
get Pepsi and moon pie.
He also speaks Maker. So
His Coca-Cola and peanuts didn't work either. He tried to get them later on.
6,000 or 600.
It's 600 for the taxes. Start at
Okay.
600 for Washington.
Okay. All right. Well, I got some time. I'm gonna put them on the market, so we'll see what happens. I had a guy over in Germany that hit me up, but I don't. I ran into an issue. I was trying to figure out the shipping over there, and they want some kind of a code for the country, and I have to register for a site to get that information, just to get a shipping amount.
Just use the flat rate with the United States Postal Service. That's what I do. Flat rate box with the United States Postal Service.
Yeah.
International.
Well, that's what I was doing. But that's for a country code, or a certain country code.
They have the country code.
Oh, okay. All right. So I don't have to enter that then.
No, just take that box and the address and take it right on down there, and they'll have all that information that they need to enter on there.
Okay. All right.
I've done to
Anyway.
Germany too, and with the United States Postal Service, back and forth when they've mailed it over here using the same. I've got them from Germany. It was supposed to take 6 days. It's always taken 3 days on the dot. I've had it in 2 to 3 days.
Wow.
Crazy the ship from actual Germany. Yeah, done a couple deals, 2 or 3 deals with Germany. It's always been getting them on the.
Nice.
There's a couple good boat guys over there from Germany. Germany.
Yeah. We got good people all over the world.
Yes, we do.
Australia, Malaysia, England.
Real good guy in Australia, Colin.
Yeah.
Professional, good guy.
Well, not just Colin, but Pierce. Pierce is a good guy.
Chris Sims.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Is it Simmons? I'm murdering. Is it Simmons or Sims? Chris Sims is in Australia. The leather guy.
I don't-
Really good guy. Hold on, I type it in.
Okay. Anyway, we are at the end of our
time. So I want to thank everyone for joining us
Simmons.
tonight.
Chris Simmons.
Great show, guys. Thank you for the views. We greatly appreciate that. Be sure to come back next week. And again, if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Share the channel with your friends and the Facebook groups. We would love to have more members. So until then, we got a Labor Day weekend coming up, don't we?
Have a great Labor Day, everybody.
It's the
That's a
second,
long
right?
Be safe,
Or
smart,
first.
slow down. Slow down if
Be
you're going
safe,
out of town. Slow down.
Don't drink
Give
and
yourself-
drive.
Give yourself enough time.
Take care of each other. Be kind to each other.
Take care of yourself and each other.
Yes,
And
exactly.
as always, stay blessed, everybody.
That's
Stay
right.
humble.
We'll see y'all next week, everybody. Have a good night.